What's up, DzPeepz? This is your girl D coming at you with this sweet, piping hot tea. So sit on down and enjoy the show because Just D Show is raw and uncensored.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell.
What's up, DzPeepz? This is your girl D coming at you with this sweet, piping hot tea. So sit on down and enjoy the show because Just D Show is raw and uncensored.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell.
What's up, DzPeepz? This is your girl D coming at you with this sweet, piping hot tea. So sit on down and enjoy the show because Just D Show is raw and uncensored.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell.
What's up, DzPeepz? This is your girl D coming at you with this sweet, piping hot tea. So sit on. Alright, y'all. What's up, family? What's up? Good to see everybody in the building. The green screen is really decreasing the size of my afro, and I'm not appreciating it. All the time I took to pick it out, show the whole afro. Anyway, good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all let me know how the volume is on the background music. Is it too loud? Is it okay before I continue? That way I know that y'all can hear me okay. Actually, oh, I forgot to bring my charger over here. It's cool though. Okay. And good to see everybody in the building. Let me scroll up and get these comments. Got my good brother, the mod squad in the building. Cody, good to see you. Got my other good brother, Andrew, in the building. He said, time to roast. Oh, we getting ready to roast. Roast and flambe. We are going to be laughing tonight. So yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. Thank y'all for your patience. Good to see you, sis, in the building. Good to see you, Chelsea. Thank you so much. For everybody that's tuning in, first of all, I want to give a shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to the new DzPeepz that have subscribed on YouTube and on Rumble. And thank you to those who have been following on TikTok and on Instagram. TikTok has been like really blowing up. I was really surprised at the views on the shorts that I recently edited and uploaded, the comments, the new followers. So shout out to all of the DzPeepz on all of the platforms. Tonight we are multi-streaming on Rumble, YouTube, and where else? Twitch, because you know Instagram changed the requirements for going live. So thank you. Shout out to all of the new DzPeepz. Thank you so much for your support. And shout out to the veterans. Y'all realize like quite a few of y'all have officially been family on the channel for a year now. So we're gonna have to do like some sort of, I think I'm gonna try to do like an end of year celebration. Now, for those who are new to my channel, that may not know Just D Show, this channel is raw and uncensored. I do freely speak my mind on my channel. And although I know a lot of people do celebrate the holidays, I will say happy holidays to those who celebrate. I personally don't. So I don't do like the whole, you know, Christmas and all of that. But I do think we're going to do some sort of like end of the year type celebration because I want to celebrate y'all. I really do. I want to celebrate those of you who have been, you know, veterans on the channel, who have been sticking it out. I think Cody, you've been on here the longest because yeah, Cody, you came, I think you came during the Clash of the Titans live, which we are going to look at that because that's relevant to tonight's subject. The Jaguar Wright and Orlando Brown beef, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, it's hilarious. Y'all know I got a roast, especially considering that I did do that review of the Clash of the Titans interview between the two of them on the Blue Couch last year. Then this whole thing with, you know, these YouTube streets, these TikTok streets especially, and even the Instagram streets been talking about these alleged sex tapes that are getting ready to allegedly come out that allegedly involve Diddy and Rayford, aka RayJ, aka Brandy's little brother. So y'all know we finna get right into it because I edited and uploaded that short of RayJ talking about Diddy took his ass, which I knew he wasn't being serious because he was laughing. He was actually making fun of Little Rod's claim in the documentary, of Little Rod claiming that Diddy, you know, sexually assaulted him, which of course sexual assault is no laughing matter. I don't even know what Rayford was on that made him feel like that was gonna be a positive viral moment, because a lot of people went in on him for making fun of Little Rod. Rape is never funny. And Rayford, it also makes you look like you might actually be one as well, because we're definitely going to review the video of him calling into the Breakfast Club, threatening for Fab to be raped, and Charlemagne cheering him on. That's why I don't like Charlemagne. Plus, Charlemagne has accusations of sexually assaulting teenage girls, and somehow he got his cases dismissed. So we're gonna roast, we're gonna roast, we're gonna roast. Now, for those of y'all that asked, no, I did not find a video of Gene Deal knocking out No Nuts, aka Donut. I couldn't find the actual video of him, you know, putting paws on him. Only the videos of people talking about it. So we're gonna laugh tonight. We're gonna laugh, we're gonna laugh, we're gonna laugh. Now, for those that are new to the channel, because some people have, you know, reached out like, hey, how come you don't use super chats or super stickers? I do not, because YouTube takes a good 40 to 45% of each one of those. So if you would like to donate to the channel, support the channel, feel free to send a donation to my Cash App, which is on the screen and also scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Now, of course, when we get to reviewing the videos, I'm going to switch the banner to the copyright disclaimer. For those who have not, make sure you get over to Rumble right now and hit subscribe and follow. That way you get notified every time we go live or upload on Rumble. And we will be doing watch parties on Rumble. I'm planning on doing some watch parties this coming week. And so I will keep you guys posted. You know, of course, I'll schedule them once I know definitively, because I definitely am going to continue with the Pizzagate. There's some new documentaries that I found, and I still have not received confirmation yet as far as if we can do the Diddy documentary as a watch party on there, but hopefully I'll hear back from them soon and we can find out then. And thank you again. Let me bring up, I keep forgetting to bring that up. Give me 1 second. I definitely appreciate everybody who has been sharing and signing my Stop YouTube Global Cyberbullying and Gang Stalking petition. Let me bring it up on the screen. Okay, there we go. So thank you to everybody who has been signing and sharing the petition. I definitely appreciate it. Y'all continue to sign and share. Of course, the goal is to get the first 1,000 signatures, but my goal is to get 15,000 so we can actually take this into litigation and hold Google and YouTube accountable. So you can scan the QR code, you can copy the link, you can apparently share it on WhatsApp, Facebook, I guess Nextdoor, that's something new, email, and on X, formerly known as Twitter. So again, thank you to everybody who has been signing the petition. Give me 1 second. Wait, what? No. Oh, it must be because of the VPN. I'm like, why is it doing the most for Rumble? That's crazy. Hold on, y'all. For some reason, I thought I was already signed into this, but I guess I wasn't. Okay, hold on. That's what I was trying to get to. So again, for those who have not, let me scroll back up. Don't forget to follow and subscribe on Rumble. And I wanted to show you guys, just so you know, when you go to search on Rumble, you can actually find me on there. And again, shout out to those who have been viewing the content on here, as well as leaving comments. I do appreciate it. So y'all make sure to sign up, follow, and subscribe. Now, y'all make sure to hit the like on your way in. And if you forget on your way in, hit that like right now, and show me some love. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much, Cody. Appreciate you, family. Appreciate you. We got Neptune in the building. Good to see you. Good to see you. He said, I seen you saw the post on the Shade Room. I tagged you. Yes, I did just see that. I literally just saw that. So you know I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna do a whole investigation on that to verify, because you know with AI, that's the really horrible part to AI, is there's so many videos that I have to verify that they're legit before I present them to y'all. But that first slide on that post was very interesting, because I was talking about that last year. I was showing y'all that shit. I was showing y'all that with Clinton and Epstein and Trump and all of them. So we gonna see. Okay, good to know that the volume is good. We got Gemini in the building. Good to see you, my love. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Shoot, your brain, sleepy as I'm is, my brain be on slow-mo too sometimes. That's what I figured. I was gonna say, yeah, I figured it was since October. So yeah, we're gonna do some sort of end of the year online celebration. And what I'm gonna do for y'all is, especially the veterans, I'm gonna drop the link for y'all to come on panel and we can just chop it up. You know, y'all could tell me how you feel about things and, you know, all of that. So yeah, we'll do that by the end of the year. When I first discovered you through, and that's what's so crazy, is I appreciate those of y'all who, even though you became Jagadies, as I used to call you, y'all stayed and stuck it out with me, despite the people that did betray, lie, you know, leave and all of that. So I appreciate those of y'all that have been supporting the channel for over a year, like for real. So yeah, I feel like that's what we're gonna do, because it's been a while since I've had a panel discussion just because of all of that. You know, I pretty much shut everything down after all that drama because I didn't know, you know, who to trust and who actually had good intentions and wanted to support the channel, and who was just on here to, you know, be on some troll type activity. So I definitely appreciate all of you guys so very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, let's get right into it. Let me close this tab. So the first thing I want to show y'all, and shout out to Orlando Brown. So this is his Instagram. So in case you guys were wondering, the video that I edited, matter of fact, let me, because I need to pull up my channel anyway. Hold on. Okay, where is it? Hold on. Okay, so this video.
I had to become a free.
Hold up. It was day going.
Okay, what the hell?
Hold up. It was day going.
Why did it do that?
Yeah.
No. What? Oh my god. That is incredibly annoying. This is what I'm gonna do. Open a new tab, because it just started automatically playing all the videos, which is weird.
I had to become a Freemason because you can't get involved in Satanism on the hardcore level without first being a Freemason. That was my official shrine portrait, which they took as part of my initiation. I was ready to become involved in hardcore Satanism. What did that mean? Well, that meant I had to sell my soul to the devil. I had to sign my name on the contract in blood. I had to sign my name in the black book. The satanic doctrine here is that hell is not what we believe it is, or what the Bible teaches it is. The satanic doctrine is that hell is this incredible party. It's like a non-stop, all-eternity orgy. So you're smoking dope, you're fornicating your brains out, you're listening to rock and roll through all eternity. And it's party hardy. Before I could get on to the priesthood of Satanism, I had to get 7 people to sell our souls to the devil. The other thing I had to do, and this might astonish some of you, is I had to become a Catholic priest. I had to go back to my original vocation, because you cannot be a satanic priest unless, first of all, you're a Catholic priest. And if that surprises you, I just suggest that you go and you read some of the medieval literature. You'll see that is in fact the case.
I got that video from his Instagram, and then I just re-edited it. One thing about Orlando, a lot of people call him crazy. Orlando knows exactly how to navigate in this industry by being an actor. which is exactly what he is an actor. And I've been saying that for years, you know. But I've seen that video and I was like, it's so relevant to a lot of the things that I talk about and that I'm trying to get people to wake up to, is that it's not that everybody is evil, but there are a lot of people that are interconnected between the music industry, Hollywood, government, you know, everywhere, where they all do have this agenda. Now, this is a clip from his interview on the Blue Couch where he says, the people make Hollywood demonic. I definitely 1000% believe that. But the one I wanted to show y'all is the one where he addresses Jaguar, talking about how she was going to have him thumped out. And I just think it's hilarious that it's like, it's been like a ripple effect since February, since the bullshit she did to be in February, that every single person she's had any sort of positive public connection to, she has fallen out with everybody. So I'm going to show y'all this clip of her talking about how she was going to stomp him out. And then I'm about to show y'all the clip of him addressing this on the Blue Couch, which I swear to God that shit popped up in my feed because I'm not even subscribed to their channel. But when I was researching, this was what, about 3 lives ago, I was researching about Diddy because I was hearing about the documentary and I was looking up videos, you know, to confirm and verify. And that one popped up in the news, not the news feed, in the YouTube feed. Orlando Brown addresses, you know, Jaguar Wright, blah, 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 blah. So again, shout out to Orlando because this shit was hilarious. And then let me go ahead and get, hold on, let me look at y'all's comments real quick. Hold on. Yes, the trash definitely took itself out. La basura. I'm glad that they're gone. You said it's echoing. Is it echoing for anybody else? If it's echoing for you guys, put a 1 in the chat. If it's not echoing, put a 2. Because I may have to turn off the background music. A lot of his past co-stars have said in interviews that Orlando is one person they don't want beef with or to get into a roasting match with because he is a genius. Oh, he is. He's an amazing actor. He really is. And he knows how to play his role. Thank you, my good brother. Appreciate you, Andrew. And I just want to give Andrew a shout out because the comments that you left, because I have comment approvals for my channel when I went to approve them, it really warmed my heart. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for your support. That really does mean a lot to me, Andrew. Sharpwood is too good, and yes, when he made himself look like she usually does. That's why, look, this is why it's a good old roast. The fact that this nigga went out and intentionally got his hair cut to mock, to look just like her was childish. It was so childish. Oh my God. Okay, so it's echoing for you guys when I played the video. Okay. So then I might need to, I'm going to temporarily disable the high frequency music because that might be why it's echoing. Because I know I turned off the echo effect. Let me make sure it's not enabled on the audio. Yeah, no, I did turn that off. So it shouldn't be on there. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to temporarily, oh, the video was echoing. Okay. Well, let me see how it does without the high frequency music. Hold on.
Really lucky. And you know, and it's so funny because people have so much to say about me and, oh, she's this and she's that. But the truth is, he probably would have got stomped out if I had gotten upset.
Yeah, you had to whisper in his ear.
If I had have gotten upset with him, I think he would have got stomped out that night. Like, I think everyone was really waiting on me to give them permission to fuck him up that night.
Oh, no.
Including you.
Yeah, I was waiting on your cue because in all
I know.
honesty, when I came downstairs, I'm looking, I'm like, what the?
And what's wild is the reason why that didn't happen is because I already knew what he was doing. You know, when somebody has an addictive personality and they're addicted to adrenaline rush and they're addicted to dopamine, the worst thing you can do is feed into whatever they fiending for. He was feeding the fool on set.
You know, if being the pot calling the kettle black was a person, is Jaguar Wright. Not you talking about an addictive personality when damn near, even on this couch, on the little mock little set that this little, chair, you always got a red Solo cup. And quiet as it's kept, sources say you always have allegedly alcohol in that red Solo cup. Sources also say that allegedly you be doing pills and coke. Allegedly. So it's the pot calling the kettle black. Literally. When a person has an addictive personality, the last thing you should do is feed. Girl, bye. Boy, you know what? I'm just like, wow. Okay, so yeah, it might have been the background music. He said, why would he keep going back to the blue couch if the main guy was ready to stomp Orlando, and for what? Because he can out-sing you. Thank you. Everybody who's a threat, she falls out with. I realize that. Everyone who is a threat to that very fragile ego of hers, she finds something wrong. Even, especially here on this channel where all you did was receive support and healing. We never talk shit about you. Hell, how many times did we defend Jaguar when we all pulled up to other people's platforms? So it's just like everybody. So Orlando's a troll. Everybody's a troll. Everybody's fucked up but you. Ma'am, you know what? Let me do my... Because you definitely need to hit this link. I'm going to speak. Look, BetterHelp going to give me a sponsorship. Hit the link. Jaguar Wright, Poe Little Think Tank. Because your delusions of grandeur, ma'am, are great. It's the audacity to speak on Orlando having an addictive personality when, one, Orlando has been public about his drug use. You have not. Alleged drug use for you. You always talk about Tisa can't speak and spell, and I'm just teasing her. You always speak about her allegedly being on coke, but yet people close to you, multiple people close to you, have said that they have witnessed you allegedly sniffing, snowblading, and popping and rolling and shit. So you might need to hit that link. Seriously. I heard some of her stuff talking about AI stuff, her saying she saw through it. I wanted to say no, it was D. Oh, what are you talking about? What do you mean when you say the AI stuff? Are you talking about Storm Monroe, or her saying that the interview that her son did with Tasha K, Trasha K, was AI? Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Orlando has been transparent about, his former drug use and alcohol abuse, and has also been transparent about getting help. You, on the other hand, continue with the delusions of grandeur, thinking that you are some sort of saint, but you definitely are not at all. You can fade the funk on your channel and tell people that you are becoming a minister, but those of us who have seen and witnessed the real devil in you, that unfortunately seems to have more authority than the God in you, we know that's just some bullshit. That's what people do when they want clicks and views and AdSense deposits. Oh, last year on 2 Weeks channel, you declared that to be a whole witch, claiming that you knew, it takes one to know one. When they asked you, how did you know that Beyonce was a dark witch? And you said it takes one to know one. Now, all of a sudden, earlier this year, you claiming to be a minister. You need to get help. Like, for real, you need to get help. Because, see, when the shit happened to me in February, and it really did hurt a lot because all I did was support and defend you when everybody else kept telling me not to. And then it got to the point where I realized this is a pattern of behavior she has done with everybody. Trasha K, Sean Davy Way, all the other content creators that also supported, and even people in the media. Next thing you know, it's gonna be her and 50. Because that's what people are saying now, is that, her and 50 into it, and they going back and forth. You on the blue couch calling 50 a fag. Jag, how do you use that word? And you're bisexual. How do you look down on the LGBTQIA community when you have been open about you dealing with women? I'm trying to figure that out. He said, what you looked into AI false stuff that you helped her. Oh, yeah, the narrative that, and it's like, miserable people that are crazy, you have to leave in that crazy box. Because, ma'am, I did that research on my own because I didn't want to believe that Storm would do that to you. That's the only reason I did that research. It had nothing to do with wanting, and you didn't pay me for shit, and I didn't ask you for money. It's funny how now that people are seeing you for who you are, you try to spin a whole new narrative about the people that supported you. And this is exactly why you're being investigated. And tonight, roasted. Is it skipping for anybody else? Because it could be the Wi-Fi. Wait a minute. You saying she was taking credit for my AI research about the video that Storm put out and took down? Oh, do I gotta flambe you real quick? I think I might need to flambe your ass real quick. Cause yeah, let's do this on the live. If that's the fuckery you on, cause I don't watch your channel. I really don't. If that's the fuckery you finna be on, I'm finna flambe you right now. Cause you can't take credit for something you didn't even know I was doing. How many lives are there where you publicly said that are still on my channel active right now? That 5.5 hour analysis that I did on live, I did an even longer analysis before the live. And, do I need to show? Should I show the email? Should I show the email that I sent to her and Old Musty? When I told them, look, I figured it out. This was AI. Because you already be stealing my content and jumping on all these other channels pretending that it's your work. What you not finna do is take credit for the research I did in defense of you and to show that he was full of shit. That's crazy. That's literally the definition of crazy. Hold on, because I'm sure I'm not even playing. I'm about to pull that up right now. Then had Danny Robertson in the troll farm constantly popping up in everybody's chat talking about you lie. Anybody got to lie for Jaguar? Shit, she was really blessed that I even supported her. Let's be honest. It was a blessing that I supported you because me supporting you gave you a very positive outlook in these YouTube streets. That's crazy work. And while I'm looking for this video, I am going to put the music back on. That's crazy. Can't even I can't even act like that's literally psychotic. You didn't do shit. Matter of fact, that was when she gave me the wrench. Was after I did that research, because I was like, man, I know Storm didn't do this whole ass shit. I just did not want to believe that. I was like, I know Storm didn't do this bullshit. And yeah, I found out he did. And then took the shit down. Yeah, here it goes. Okay, let's pull it up. Here it goes. Yeah. See, this is gonna make for a good flambe. This is gonna make for a good flambe. Okay, let me temporarily pause that. Let's make this theater mode. Okay. Proof Storm Monroe presented AI altered footage. The date on this is December 12th. So literally a year ago, I did this live and have dealt with the troll farm ever since. A year ago, let's read the description. Child, I've been analyzing this footage from Storm Monroe's video he presented yesterday of Jaguar Wright allegedly saying that Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z, essayed her as a senior editor, multimedia producer, and digital analyst. I've scanned his video so many times. Ma'am, how the fuck you gonna try to take credit for my work when it's live on my channel still? That's why I showed the date, so y'all can go back. All the people can go and watch this live. 5.5 hours of analyzing footage. And I do believe, didn't she come on panel during this? Let's see. Yeah, there you are. You was on panel with me. Uh-huh. Wow, Sister Shonda. You know, that's crazy. So many people that turned out to be trolls. I want to make sure it shows full screen. Yeah, that says, oh, well, it says Jag and Wolf. That was you, ma'am, on panel with me as I analyzed footage that you had no idea I analyzed, which is why this was the night you gave me the wrench, because you was like, okay, I know you're a real one, which I always was a real one. You were the one that was fake, not me. Every ounce of support you received from me and my channel was always genuine. You sabotaged it because you're fucked up. So if you are on your channel claiming and taking credit for this shit, you can kiss my black ass with your tongue out and tell me how the fuck it tastes. You completely full of shit. Completely full of shit. And see, I don't even know, like, when y'all go and watch other people's content, because I'm not like her. Like, she sends people to different, like when I was a mod, she would send us to different people's channels to go watch their content to see what they're saying about her. I don't give a fuck. I really don't, because I'm so busy building multiple brands and empires and doing my own shit, focusing on my own channel, and not just YouTube, Rumble, all of my content, everything on my channel has been edited by me. This was a complete unedited raw screen recording. There's no intro, there's no outro. It's me screen recording Storm to analyze this footage, because I'm like, I know this motherfucker did not put, because that's how much I supported you. Like, I know this motherfucker did not put her out here like this lion. And yeah, you definitely did. And that's why I unsubscribed from Storm Monroe. And it's so funny, all the trolls that I see in this chat that left the channel, and I'm so glad they did, and some of them got banned from the channel, especially her psychotic ass. Him titling this Jaguar Wright's worst nightmare, the live she wanted no one to see. The fact that this nigga not only took down this live, the reposted live he did in May, but the original one shows some sort of guilt that he knew it was wrong to do this shit. Guess who was the one that put him on blast? Just D Show, not Jaguar Wright. That happened on this channel. So nah, you not finna sit up here and take credit for my work that you never paid me for and that I never asked you for money for all the trolls that still want to lie. Jaguar paid her. No, the fuck she didn't. She ain't never paid me shit. As a matter of fact, the hook that I sung on the song that they're producing now, I didn't get paid for. Ain't never asked you for money. You ain't never gave me none. So all of y'all can kiss my black ass. She never said that anyone looked and see, and that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Of course she's not gonna say my name. Cause you've been fucking around and finding out in the spiritual realm that I ain't the one to fuck with and that my ancestors are very real. Yeah. She has done that over and over. When I first put out the story about Angie Stone, the day after she was pronounced dead, when I first did that live, literally clips from my live were circulating on all these other platforms that were saying Jaguar Wright caught this. No, you come and you're probably watching right now. You come and watch my channel like a stalker, and that constant copying off of me is a sign that you're clearly obsessed with me. You come to my channel, you watch my lives, you watch my content, and then you regurgitate it and make it seem like it's your work. What you not gonna do, my nigga, is take credit for this. That's what you not gonna do. You not gonna do that. Because I swear to God, as much as I don't fuck with you, I promise you I will come to your channel and put you on blast in the chat. Straight up. You not finna do that shit. That's what you're not gonna do. One thing I know is I can't wait for them to lock your ass up, because that's about to happen real soon. Nah, it's cool, because like I said, for one, I don't send y'all to people, because we're not about that here. We're not about trolling people's channel. I don't give a fuck about y'all. I don't care about them other people and their channel. But the lies, oh, I'm going to definitely address that shit. That's what you not finna do. That's real crazy. Yeah, let me show the email. Matter of fact, let me put the high vibrational music back on. Let me show the email. Like, these motherfuckers lying through their fucking teeth is about to stop. This was December. Let me scroll on back. What was the date on that? Hold on, let me make this smaller. Wasn't it December 12th? Yeah, December 12th. Okay. Because literally, as soon as I analyzed it, I reached out to them and was like, yo, this shit has been AI'd. And he was like, okay, let's do the live and Jag will jump on panel. Let me see. Okay, there's an email. Feel free to pop in when you're done. Okay, so that was her inviting me to her live. What's the information? Okay, hold on. Yep, because this was the day that they both added me as mods. And then we was talking about Claudia. Shit. Here it is. Here's the email. Okay. Oh, that's the email. Let me see. I don't want to dox his email address. Let me see. Okay, let me scroll up so it doesn't actually show his email address. Boom. Breaking news. Storm takes accountability for the live he presented about Jaguar. This was 3 days after. Okay? One thing y'all know I'm gonna always do is show receipts. One thing I'm not finna do is sit on this app and lie on nobody, because I don't need to. I don't give a fuck about YouTube and clicks and views and algorithms to be on here lying. What I do know is that I took damn near 6 hours, really a whole day, to analyze this footage, because that live was, I think, like close to 2 hours long that he did. And this clip was, I think about 20, maybe 25 minutes. And I still stand by this. That shit was AI altered like a motherfucker. Even though I don't even fuck with Jaguar no more, I still stand by that, because it was horribly AI altered. Y'all seen it. Some of y'all even analyzed it. RJ analyzed it, so did Cody. And it's like, bruh, like, why would you do that? Just for clicks and views, and all it did was cause a whole bunch of drama, a whole bunch of destruction. And I still defended her. Even against a lot of people's advice, I defended Jaguar, because I really believed she was a truth teller like me. I really did. Especially after following her on Storm's channel for about 6.5 years. She's very convincing with storytelling. So it's crazy that a year later, you now want to take credit for this footage when you had no idea I even did this shit until I emailed y'all. That's wild, bruh. Like, you a straight up lying ass motherfucker. Like, and I know this is a roast, but that shit pisses me off. Like, bruh, not you taking credit from not you trying to take credit for some shit you didn't even know was happening. You had no idea I was analyzing this. I took about, I would say about 8 hours to fully analyze it before I reached out to her and Odell and said, hey, I analyzed that shit and it looks like it was AI altered. And they was like, for real? She's like, because I felt like it had some AI. I said, oh no, I specifically marked the timestamps and all of that. That's what this whole live is about. That's why it took so long. This is what a digital analyst, a senior editor who's done full-on TV production does. This is what I've done for that church I was a member of and didn't get paid then doing it. Did all that shit for free and got certified from the local media company, the local news station. So, ma'am, you can kiss my black ass with your tongue out and tell me how the fuck it tastes. You completely full of shit. He said, when I go in there, I just ghost her. I know it. And so I said, I ain't tripping about y'all doing that. Because I really don't care. I really don't. Yeah, I know. And that's the thing, to say that she got to the bottom of the AI. I want you to put out some proof, bitch. Put out some proof on your channel, motherfucker. Since you got to the bottom of this shit, show the goddamn receipts. Because my receipts are live and public on my channel. This is also, now I see why when Odell sent that strike to my channel that he ended up taking away, because it was some bullshit. That's why I didn't take down Nan Live. All the shit. I want the whole world to see how Just D Show supported you. I'm not taking shit down. Not off of Instagram, not off of YouTube, not off of TikTok. The whole world sees that I was loyal to you like everybody else. You are the fucked up person. Okay? That's why you fell out with goddamn Orlando, who you said was like your son, like your brother. Y'all about to see what he had to say about him. Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't want y'all to, because if you do, then it'll start, oh, just these show us in a... I don't be telling y'all to go watch these people's channels because I don't give a fuck about their channels. I don't. They tried to get me to be, you know, Odell at least, try to get me to, you know, contact and talk to y'all about what? Talk to you about what? She did what she did. She was wrong. Period. Yeah, this email that was sent to me in April from Odell. We all may need to talk, just putting a bug in your ear. I didn't appreciate the snake-ish from your end or what Jag did to you. But if you're willing to move forward, let's talk. Talk about what, oh Musty? Because since I didn't respond to that, both of y'all started trolling my channel. Then you started trolling on Stone Paxton's channel. Then you trolled on Danny Robertson's. Then you trolled on Official King. Like, y'all did so much to get my energy, and I wouldn't give it to you. So now, Jag, you just want to be out here blatantly lying. Well, I tell you what, every time you lie, I'm roasting and flambeing the fuck out your ass. And I'm going to put you on blast every time. You are not exempt just because I used to support you. Not at all. You completely full of shit though. Yeah, it's definitely the lies for me too. Yeah. Yep. Stood up for her, defended her, all of that. Out of the goodness of my own heart, believing, okay, she's from the industry, she's exposing Jay-Z, she's exposing Diddy. Come to find out, allegedly, your ass is right there with these niggas doing this shit. So all the stuff that you were saying trolls were telling me when I was your moderator and when I was supporting you, it turns out they were right. And because of all that, not just what you did to me, but because of what you've done to a lot of people, what's about to happen to you is definitely going to be public. I'm not sure who this is, but thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit like and share and subscribe. Did she forget you were on her channel talking about it first, and then she sent us all to your channel and then hopped on panel? Like, for real, like we all weren't there. Thank you. Because y'all were already on my channel at this point. This was December. And when I had that conversation with Ayasha about being a mod, that was after the Clash of the Titans live. Let me pull that one up. That was the live where I covered her and Orlando Brown. And that's the live when she finally made herself known. Yeah, here it is. She made herself known in my chat. Because here's where... yeah, tune in now. My review, Jaguar Wright and Orlando Brown, Clash of the Titans. This was on, yeah, October 20th. Because at that point, yeah, I was subscribed to Real Life. And honestly, I had subscribed to them because of seeing her on there. Y'all know how much I supported Jaguar. And this is the part where they were singing.
A hit dog.
Hold on. Let me pause. Matter of fact, I'm going to stop sharing and reshare. Because I think I got too many tabs open. Stop sharing. Because you let me... We're going to nip this right in the bud. Okay. Let me pause the background music so it doesn't make it echo. This live,
And there must,
if you're not doing the mileage with your feet.
Oh, that's because I was using that shitty browser back then. So this was the beginning of her engaging with me. Again, not the other way around. I didn't go look for her or any of that. The most I did when I seen Storm had posted, it was one of the lives she did with him. He had posted her current YouTube channel because her previous ones that I would see on his channel kept getting taken down. And when he posted about her channel, I remember I went and I subscribed, and I would always be in the chat, you know, showing her love, showing her support, and acknowledging all the moderators. And it was one of the lives she said, if you're interested in being a mod. And I was like, okay. She's like, reach out to Ayasha. And I did. I reached out to Ayasha on Instagram, and Ayasha was telling me like just all the craziness of being a mod and telling me about the other moderators that turned on her and all of that. But now that it's been, you know, almost a year since she did what she did in February, looking back, some of those people were trolls. I ain't gonna lie. Some of the people were straight up trolls. But a lot of those people were just like me, where we supported you and you sabotage the relationship because you genuinely, you need to get out. You really do.
And that
Because even the energy here, and I'm playing this for a reason so y'all can understand what I'm about to show you Orlando said about her.
yeah, but I don't want to be in the studio. I actually watch footage of you in the studio. What am I doing? Oh, hold on. I like.
See, I didn't even know that Orlando had been in the studio. Like I said, I've known him to be a... Pause. I just heard her what she said. She said, I want to be in the studio with you. I watched videos of you in the studio. So this confirms what Ayasha told me, because she said Jaguar always watches people anywhere from 5 to 6 months before she makes her presence known. She said they were in some chat room, and when Jag approached her about them forming a sisterhood, Jag had told her she had been watching her in the chat room for like 6 months. It's giving low-key stalker vibes. That's weird. Like, me following her on Storm's channel was because she's talking about all the same things I've been talking about on Facebook. When I recently found out from my ex that my ex knew her, I started wondering, how long has this woman been following me? Because I didn't start my YouTube channel until July of 2021, after the pandemic. He said, and my ex is notorious for mansion parties in Atlanta. Everybody in Atlanta knows him. He's friends with Candy. He's in the music industry. Even though he's older, a lot of people know him. When he told me that Jaguar had jumped in his group that was on Facebook, I was in that group that year on Facebook. So again, how long has this woman actually been following me on Facebook before I ever was on YouTube? I was really shocked when my ex told me that. He said, oh yeah, he said she would be in there trying to like get down, but then she realized that it was more of a love group and less of a swinger group. Because I told y'all in 2013, I was about that life, that swinging lifestyle, going to the mansion parties. Doing... Apparently so was she. I just didn't know it. So it's crazy to me when I hear her say things like Just D Show's a troll. Who's the real troll? Because I only followed you on Storm Monroe's channel because of what you were talking about when it comes to Diddy and Jay-Z. I never even knew she was in my ex's group. And me and him weren't even together back then. It's just crazy when I found that shit out. I'm like, bruh. So she very well could have been following me on Facebook, following, you know, all the content, all the shit I would talk about Jay-Z and Diddy, because that was what made me feel like, hey, I'm resonating with her. Let me show y'all this. It was at the 2:45 mark is when she came into the chat. Yep, right here. Let me make this full screen. The Jaguar Wright effect. Always believe God over man, even preachers. Let me take off any comments on the screen. Okay? For those who are new to the channel that want to know why I roast her, why I talk about her, this is why. I never went and was checking for her. I subscribed to the channel. I supported her in the chat. I think it was November was when it was. It was towards the end of November when I had the conversation with Ayasha about being interested in becoming a mod. And that first conversation, she was real with me, but it was kind of discouraging. Like, you may not want to do this because, you know, once you do, it can make you and your channel a target, and there's people after her. They might come after you. And I was like, man, I'm not worried about them people. But not realizing that she has a lot of that abusive energy because she was used to being a dominatrix, and dominatrixes are used to dominating people. That's why Jaguar has a dominating personality. So I just find it kind of crazy that all this talk about how I'm a troll, bitch, you been trolling me. You've been doing it. And you popped in the chat on some love bombing shit, which is what made me want to be even more loyal to you. See, I see the game now. This is you did the same thing with Orlando. You did the very same thing with him during that Clash of the Titans interview. Love bombing, oh, this is, you know, he's like my son, and blah, 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 blah. And then you went from that to this.
You know, and it's so funny because people have so much to say about me, and
people have so much to say about you because you're full of shit. And I'm going to be honest, I would have never been saying this a year ago. But it's amazing how God reveals things. I kept telling y'all, everybody's like, she's full of shit. I said, if she is, God will reveal it. And God did just that, even before February. But February solidified it. For those that were like, how come her ancestors? Fuck all of y'all, especially you, official king primate with your ugly motherfucking ass. I been saw who she was. The first dream I had about her being not genuine, disingenuine, was in January. The only person I talked to that dream about is in the chat right now. He remembers that conversation. So, ma'am, I'm going to need you to get your life. I really highly recommend that you seek therapy expeditiously, for sure, because your delusions of grandeur are very great. This right here is evidence that you found me. I didn't come and find you. I supported your channel, but I didn't come and be like, oh, Jaguar, will you come stop by my channel? Nah, you decided to make yourself known, which means you had been watching. And then had the audacity to want to say later that you and Grace stumbled across my channel. No, you was already fucking watching before October 20th. Clearly, you were. Especially when my ex told me that you were in his fucking group. The same year I was in his group. Which was 4 years before we ever even got together. That's crazy as hell, bruh. So yeah, you was about that life. Apparently, it wasn't just Texas. You was in Atlanta too. Allegedly. And for the sake of you two, all commentary on my channel is alleged outside my real life experience. This right here is my real life experience. You came to my chat October 20th of 2024. I sent all of my people to your channel to support. You sent all your people to my channel to support. We formed a bond, formed a online family, Soul Vibe Tribe. All the Sean Atwood people came over here. That's how I found out about Natanya Rubin, was through you. Never heard of Maggie. Never heard of any of these people until you. And on my end, it was genuine support. Because there was not, like, even when I publicly said supporting her brought negative attention to my channel, it did. My channel's always been about investigative research, you know, finding the truth, exposing the Satanist agenda, music, spirituality. I'm deeply spiritual. And that's where we vibed at, was the spirituality. It's real crazy to me. It's real
Tell
crazy
you,
to me.
man, Lord, I thank you.
It's real crazy to me. Yeah, here's this
And it
one.
reverberates.
Pause. I love this reality. Thank God for you doing this God's work. All of this, and this is my opinion, this was a setup. This was a setup. Let me come in, love bomb, let's connect. Let me see what I can find out. Let's get close. Then the safe house offer that more than likely would have had me trafficked. That's why I don't believe the shit with the Parham versus Combs is a lie, because you said those things to me on the phone. And since you record so many phone calls, why the fuck you ain't never played that phone call about the safe house? Because I know you and Musty are watching, because I can feel y'all's energy right now. Why have you never played the phone call when you offered me the safe house on the phone with Grace? Why didn't you play the phone call where you got mad when I rejected the safe house offer that I later found out belonged to Yellow Beezy, who's now locked up? It's interesting to me. It's so interesting that you claim to be this truth teller and this advocate, but yet your hands are involved with women being trafficked, allegedly. Not alleged. I know what you said to me over the phone. Well, you know, D, if you're having a tough time, you can go to a safe house. There's one in Houston, I know. You'll be safe. You'll be in a house full of killers and mercenaries, but they'll take your phone and you won't be able to contact anyone, and no one will be able to hear from you, and you won't be able to order anything, and they'll feed you. And baby, that's prison. Immediately, the flash of the movie Taken popped in my head. Really? I can't talk to nobody. They're going to take my phone and probably go through my shit. And they had the audacity to get mad. And when I offered you a safe house, you should have took it. Nobody would have ever heard from my ass again if I would have did that shit. This is why I'm investigating you. You can call me a troll. You can say whatever. What me and my subscribers know is that all I and we did was support your motherfucking ass. And this shit here, my nigga, this was in support of you. I was following Storm since 2016. I stopped fucking with him to defend your ass. So what you not gonna do is take credit for my work that you never paid me for and I never asked you for payment for. I did all of this in support of you. Everything I did from last year till this year was all in support of you. 1000% authentic. That's why your subscribers are still on my channel, because they witnessed how I supported you. So again, you can kiss my black ass with your tongue out and tell me how the fuck it tastes, but what you're not gonna do is sit up here and take credit for this shit here. You're not finna do that. And this right here is evidence that you clearly were interested in Just D Show. I'm gonna let it play on mute so that y'all can see the comments in the chat. People kept asking me, how did you get Jaguar on your channel? Did you have to pay her? No. She found me. Here's the evidence. You found my channel and made yourself known. And this was the night your dead son Giovanni channeled me and gave me those messages to give you. I don't know shit about your son to know any of the things that he told me. I'm a real life clairvoyant psychic medium empath. Giovanni's not the first dead person I've channeled. He definitely wasn't the last. And you even confirmed in this chat the things that your son told me. And then later tried to say, and she was pretending to talk to my son. Baby, I don't have to pretend. I'm not a fake psychic. I was born with these gifts. Then I tapped in them when I was 8 years old. So it's real wild that you trying to take credit for this shit now. That's real crazy.
And
That's real crazy. Literally, that's crazy. I mean, and y'all notice how remember when she would jump on panels, she would always wait till the end of my live to do that shit. I just realized she did the same thing on this one. You waited till the end to, get your recognition. Yeah, be careful in Houston. How would you know that if there's a bounty on your head out here? Why is there a bounty on your head? And how would you know how things are in Houston if you couldn't come to Houston? See, she was thinking I was still in the lifestyle when she said that. And I was like, no, I'm speaking on my past experience. What I know is that them swinging mansion parties, shit goes down. There be some freaky shit going on. That's the difference between people being freaky on some swinger shit and Diddy being an actual sadist and raping people and beating the fuck out of people. That's the difference. Wasn't none of that shit going on when I was active in the lifestyle between 2013 and the beginning of 2014. I stopped the lifestyle when I left Houston when my sister died. My best friend Elissa died in September of 2014. I was active for a whole year and a half. So ma'am, when I tell you the way you lie is crazy, it's really fucking crazy. Like, for real, it's just crazy that you really be believing the damn lies that come out your motherfucking mouth. It's real crazy. Let me get to y'all's comments real quick. Let me see. What did Andrew say before that? Oh, wait, there's other comments I missed. Hold on. Let me go up. Oh, there's a lot of comments I missed. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Yep. She definitely did. Yeah. And a lot of people were, Andrew, a lot of y'all were upset because this shit with the AI, this literally vindicated her. These YouTube streets kept bashing her. When Storm posted that video, that's why I analyzed it. All I seen was, because I was subscribed to his channel, and the notification popped up. And I was like, oh, he finally did a live with Jaguar, because he had been doing so many lives with Messy Berry, aka Essie Berry. And I was like, he ain't been doing shit with Jaguar, because that's mostly why I would watch his channel, was tuning in to listen to her exposing Jay-Z and Beyonce and Diddy. So when it popped up, this title popped up, I'm like, wait a minute, is Storm now turning on her too? And I told y'all, when I go to people's channel, I go to the comments before I actually watch the video. So I immediately looked at all the comments and I'm like, all these people going in on Jaguar, like, what the fuck? What is this? Why? What's going on? So I start watching it and I'm like, oh, so now he's turning on her too. And when I saw the part where he's like, yeah, she said Jay-Z raped her. As an editor, it caught my eye that quick. I said, that was altered. Because how the wind blowing, but only one earring is moving and the other one still, and her mouth is still, but there's still audio coming out. Like, I'm a real editor. We started a national TV broadcast network at Christ Apostolic Temple in 2003. And I was professionally trained and certified by the local news media station. Like, I still have my certificate from becoming trained as a videographer, a B-roll specialist, and a full-on production editor, actual television broadcast network editor. That's why all of my content on my channel is my work. Everything on my channel I've edited. And I'm like, so why would he AI this? Did somebody pay him? Like, what the fuck? Like, and then that's when she told me that he was trying to get back cool with Tasha K, and which honestly, recently he did confirm that he missed her as his mentor. At the end of the day, Jaguar, everything I did was because I couldn't believe Storm would betray you like that because of how much I saw you support him. That's why I did this. I didn't want to believe, just like I didn't want to believe she was full of shit, I didn't want to believe that Storm would do that to her. Because I'm like, I'm going to have to unfollow him and unsubscribe. And I did. I unfollowed him on Instagram and I unsubscribed. Because I last fucked up. Because on my end, as a viewer, all I saw was she supported you. Now, behind closed doors, I heard there was a whole lot of shit going on that she did not talk about, but he has. About what happened between them that led up to him putting this video out. She wasn't innocent like she tried to be, but regardless, I analyzed this footage to support you, to vindicate you, because there were hundreds of people in the comments going in on her. And I'm like, nah, man, y'all going in on her unfairly because she didn't even say that shit. So it's the audacity for me. It's the audacity for you to now try to claim that you got to the bottom of this shit. Bitch, bye. Straight up. And again, kiss my black ass with your tongue out and tell me how the fuck it tastes. You are completely full of shit. Completely. And I'm going to keep flambeing your ass as much as I can to show the world that you are completely full of shit. Chelsea, thank you for coming back, my love. He said, look, I know you fixed the AI stuff for her. She acted like she did that, but I just stayed out of it because I wanted you to handle it your way, D. Thank you. And I appreciate that, Andrew. I really do. Thank you for letting us know and letting me handle it, because I'm not sending y'all to nobody's channel to watch their content. I've never done that because I don't care. I really don't. I'm way too busy dealing with so much shit in my own real life outside of YouTube. But it's wild for you to try to take credit for the shit that you and Odell both know I did. That's wild as fuck. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Definitely got strength. It takes so much strength to deal with people that all you did was show them genuine love and support, treat you like shit. Because they're fucked up. Not because you are, but because they are. He said, I focused on Storm and Nessie behavior and had a notebook full of patterns showing they were messing with the footage and they were using hand signals. And they were. That's what was the craziest about this shit. And in the parts where I showed Storm typing, and then all of a sudden the AI shit would happen. Like, I completely analyzed this shit and vindicated you. And you still did that fucked up shit because you're fucked up. Yeah, definitely stood by her. Yep. Yeah. And deep down inside, I know that they wanted to reconnect even after Odell sent that email in April. But I just, once you showed me I can't trust you, I really can't fuck with you no more. I'm a real ass Scorpio. I just can't do it. Yeah. I know. A lot of people were hurt when she did that to me. Literally. A lot of y'all were. And that's why I appreciate those of y'all that stayed loyal to the channel. No, she never said you was a troll. Because honestly, after that shit happened in February, I never fucked with her again. I did not. She tried her hardest. Wait, what? Get off the screen. She tried her hardest sending Nick to convince D I was a troll in the beginning when D was getting to know me. But sorry, I don't do fake BS. And exactly. Yeah, Nick was, because remember when that shit happened with, what was her name? It was Amber and what's the crazy bitch's name that trolled on Stone's channel? The one that tried to get me to send her my bank account information and she kept emailing me. Cody, what's her name? Because I forget her name. Bonnie Ellis, her. When she contacted me a few days before they did the ambush on February 9th, and she's like, when's the last time you talked to Bonnie? When's the last time you talked to Bliss Forever? That was when Nick reached out to me on Instagram talking about the last time she talked to Bonnie was on Discord. And I was never invited to their Discord, ever. Even though I was family, I was never invited to the family's Discord. And I was like, Nick, why were you talking to Bonnie Ellis on the phone on Discord the same day Bliss Forever was scamming all of us? And Nick kept going in, well, I already sent that information to Jaguar. No, I asked you a direct question because I knew at that point Nick was involved in some bullshit. That's why it's ironic how all of this worked out. Because it was shortly after that RC117 sent me the receipts and Nick's name was on all of them group chats and group phone calls. So I kept telling Jaguar not to trust. I said, you need to stop trusting these Sean Atwaters because they don't fuck with you. And from what I was told, Nick is on her channel again. One of y'all told me that Nick is back on her channel. And I'm thinking, like, why would you trust a bitch that betrayed you and that she was behind that whole shit with Bliss Forever and Bonnie Ellis? All that messy shit, I'm so grateful is gone. I really am, because anybody got time for that? Y'all up here playing games and involving people, had us donating to Bliss Forever, believing that she was a victim of the California fires, talking about how she was sleeping in her car with her son and shit. Then next thing you know, I had to take my son to the ER because he broke his arm. How does your son break an arm if y'all living in a car? Like, the shit. And that's when I realized, oh, this was all a setup. And had the audacity to call me a scammer, but you were directly involved. You and Natanya Rubin were involved in doing fundraisers for Bliss Forever and the rest of these people who all turned out to actually be scammers and trolls. That's the crazy shit right there, when all I did was support you. That's why the fuck I'm investigating you. That's why I'm not taking my foot off your neck. And I cannot wait for them to lock your ass up, because it's going to happen, because I already seen you in the damn jail suit. The bond I have with you is, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I definitely appreciate that. It's choppy on that video because back then I was using a different browser. Yeah, yeah. Right. Yep. I had that premonition of what happened in February and January. And she was already acting shady. She like going live the same time I go live, jumping off panel every time I brought up the satanic ritual calendar, acting jealous of Odell when that nigga ain't never been, never will be my type ever. Just all of that insecure shit. When again, you had a real one. Now you don't. Now you don't. You got a whole bunch of fake ass motherfuckers around your ass. Yeah. Maggie was right there with her, with the bullshit. All right, have a good time, Neptune. Yep. Yep. And it's crazy because people definitely took my kindness for a weakness. Her especially, and many others. And it's like, it's not that. I'm a high vibrational high priestess. So ultimately, I can't lower my frequency to match people's negative energy. But what I will absolutely do is put your ass on blast when you lie on me. I will do that. And I will roast you. And I will laugh at your ass and I'll keep it moving. I'm not doing that back and forth bullshit. Yeah. Yep. She definitely was trying to get me off the map. And that's why I really believe that they sent her to my channel. I really do. I really believe Jay-Z and all of them sent her to my channel to just do, because it don't make sense. Like, all of a sudden, after years of me showing you support through Storm's channel, you decide to pop into my chat, and let me show y'all what I was talking about right before she made herself known in the chat. This is also why I believe she probably was allegedly right there with Jay-Z and him. Because this is what I was exposing, what I've been exposing on Facebook for decades. His Do As Thou Wilt clothing line. So all of a sudden, a couple minutes after this, you decide to pop in the chat. Yeah. I'm up here exposing all of this shit. All this satanic shit, specifically about Jay-Z. The man you claim is a bigger monster than Diddy. But yet, from what I was told, it was, I think 2 or 3 of y'all told me she had did a live and she was crying about Jay-Z. That's real weird, especially because you kept claiming Odell to be your fiance. Well, he ain't never claimed that about you. So again, it's weird to me when I look at that and I look at this and then I hear things about you lying after all this time. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You want to hear talking about Orlando getting stomped out. And look what he put. Who's lucky? He just laughed at her like everybody else. Says, Jaguar Wright, you won't do nothing to me.
I think he would have got stomped out that night.
Yeah.
Like, I think everyone was really waiting on me to give them permission.
And I'm just trying to wonder, who's everyone? Like, for real, who's everyone? Because Miss Wright, in case you ain't know, Orlando Brown calls out Jaguar Wright on viral video singing. She forced him to sing with her. What's the date on this? No, November 25th. Not even a month ago. So I would think if Real Life Productions wanted to stomp Orlando Brown out, I don't think they would have invited him back to their channel. I just don't think they would have.
Fair. She said, you go, you do this, bro.
Pause. Let me switch my banner to, I forgot to do that, to the copyright disclaimer. Because this is all fair use content. He speaks on... He's speaking on this. The Jaguar Wright and Orlando Brown Clash of the Titans interview. That again, I reviewed October 20th of last year. This is what he's speaking about. And they're asking him, you know, what was going on, what happened. So I'm going to let y'all listen to this. I'm going to get back to the comments in a second. Because I want y'all to hear what Orlando had to say about her. Now let me know if you can hear it in the chat.
He went first.
I'll get past their intro because I don't know if that music is copywritten or not. Now what's funny is him sitting there with a bottle like her.
Yeah, now you mad. Dude.
Nigga, I'm mad about
Pause. I'm mad at the haircut. I'm mad at the haircut. That is petty as hell. Oh my God. Hold up. Can I find a picture of her with that damn haircut? Hold up. Yep, here it is. You know what? Orlando is petty. Oh my God. Let's do the side by side because we are roasting. Let's do the side by side. Now here's the haircut. And then here's, and I'm just saying, it's the same haircut. It's literally the same damn haircut. Can we zoom in? Yeah. It's the same haircut. This nigga petty as hell. Petty as hell.
That Jaguar Wright and Orlando Brown song, nigga. That's all.
See, if y'all see the same haircut, just put the word haircut in the chat. Does he or does he not look identical? This is so childish. Oh my God. This is so childish and hilarious at the same time. He really went and got his hair faded just like hers. I swear to God. I swear to God. Her so-called Black Panther buddies, which is delusion of grandeur because Black Panthers don't fuck. They sure don't fuck with Uncle Tom people that like Trump. They sure as shit don't. You motherfucking right, Cody. Exactly. I'm always with the Most High. That's why when people think they about to come against me, any energy rising up against me shall fall by the wayside immediately and be destroyed. And chaos and confusion will come about your life, and death and hell will follow your own evil intentions back to you. I kept warning people. Some of them fucked around and found out. Murph, unfortunately, was the first one. God rest his soul and bless his children with healing. People need to understand that it's not a game when it comes to my spiritual protection. It really is not. Yep. It really is not. I got to. I gotta check these motherfuckers because they be lying like, boy, I'm telling you. Yep. 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 Boy, I'm telling you. Oh, of course there's a troll. There's always gonna be a troll when it comes to this type of content. Boy, I'm telling you. Oh, that must have been the troll. Because, see, on StreamYard, it saves it. You saved her reputation at that time. Everyone was hating on Jag, and then you brought some redemption back to her, which is crazy how she can... Exactly. And here's my thing. When people call themselves coming against me, you are really only fucking yourself. Like, truly, you're only fucking with yourself. It's only going to affect you. Yep. Always, unless she threw up. Yeah, the calendar was the only way to get her ass off panel. Otherwise, she would sit on there and ramble for hours at the very end of my live when I was ready to be done and wrap it up. Yeah, of course. And they ain't gonna find none because they ain't got none. Yep. Thank you. And Pac is my favorite rapper for a reason. Because he spoke the truth and he didn't give a fuck at all. He was very raw and uncensored. Yep. So it's crazy to me. Like, this shit, with him getting this goddamn haircut, I said, you know what? Side by side. I mean, side by side. This shit here is Pettyville, and I'm here for it. Because this is how you deal with a troll. This is how you deal with a troll. Everybody want to call Orlando crazy. Notice he didn't jump on her channel and go back and forth with her. He took the clip. And I think this is from her. Yeah, this is from the Jaguar Wright show. He took the clip, laughed, said, you won't do nothing to me, and put it out here. And then put in capital letters, and this is why you not on my song. Have a blessed day. I love it. I'm here for that. I'm here for that, and I'm here for the goddamn haircut. This shit is so damn petty. Oh my God. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he does that. I would not be surprised. Oh my God. Yo, this haircut is petty as hell. This shit is petty as fuck, bro. It's the same exact fade, just petty as hell.
That's
about, nigga.
Let me know.
I'm gonna let you know, bro, but it's like you just get in your zone and you make your own.
Nah, blood, you let me know right now.
I'm letting you know.
Okay. You don't like the fact that that shit went from here and it went in my ear. Okay, this is it. I literally was about to say my piece.
Okay, go ahead.
She said we can do the verses and I said, okay. I said right here. She said, we can do this. Okay. I'm like, you go first. Did I say anything when she...
Pause. He did not. When she sang her part, he sat right there respectfully and let her sing. But in true Jaguar domination fashion, like she does with everybody, she had to take control and dominate and talk over him and sing and all this other shit. So, yeah. I'm trying to tell you, I wonder, they might have went to the same barber. He might have went and found her barber. Oh my God. There's too many. I would say, shit, there's too many songs. There's too many for me to pick just one. I would probably say, A Thug's Nature is probably my favorite one, but so is Hail Mary. This shit right here, though, in the words of Cat Williams, nigga, this shit right here, nigga, this shit is hilarious. It really is.
I said nothing. When it came to my turn, and I started, I want to make love to you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, baby, there ain't really much to say. When I did that, skibbity bop, I'm like, shut up.
To be fair, bro. Wait. To be fair, bro. To be fair.
Wait, okay, so y'all notice he's impersonating her right now. That face he just did. That face he just did. I fucking love Orlando because his level of hilarious and being petty is funny as shit. He's doing all the expressions that I know I've seen her do on the blue couch with the haircut. I am done.
We talked about this. That's what I'm on. You feel me?
No, but I'm saying be fair, bro. She was getting her shine on.
I'm not being fair, man. It was fair was what she said. She tried to be fair. She said, you go, you do this. Bro, she went first. And I said nothing.
Right. So you was tripping on her getting on your ad-libs.
Bro, I was tripping off of how you gonna be skippy bop bop doopy doopy on my shit. Like, I just wanna sing real quick. And I came up with some nice to prepare for y'all. She wasn't on my song. Yeah. I came here prepared already.
So basically what he's saying is that's his shit. That's his song. And you came in here and took over without even asking him permission and then got the audacity.
Like, if I had of
got the
upset
audacity.
with him, I think he would have got stomped out that night. Like, I think everyone was really waiting on me to give them permission to fuck him up that night.
How, Sway? How? Stomp him out for what? I remember this. He patiently sat, and when you sang, he let you get your shine. Then when you sang, he let you get your shine. When he sang, you did the skibbity bop. Oh, let me jump in and let's make it a duet. When it wasn't your song. That was his song. So you stay jacking people's content, you stay jacking people's music, you stay jacking people's beats, you stay jacking people's melodies, you stay jacking people's lyrics. By the way, Odell, I spoke to an attorney. That clip for that song, y'all owe me money for that. So be expecting to hear about that soon. This shit is even wilder because everybody who saw that video, the Clash of the Titans with him and her, we all know that what he's saying is true. Watch her sit up here and say Orlando Brown's lying to her and this is AI. Because, you know, ever since this content came out, where I actually proved AI, now you want to say that anytime anybody says anything about you that you don't like, it's AI. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. He's speaking some real shit about your delusional ass.
Did the song sound good?
Check me out. It'll sound better with Jaguar Wright on it, okay?
Yeah.
But she gonna have to stop doing skibbity bop boop boop dop.
And even the fact that he gave her credit. He said, yeah, it would sound better with her on it. But the ad-libbing and doing the most, basically, to try to make it your song, I wouldn't be surprised if she come out with a I Want to Make Love to You remix in 2026 and call it her song, just like she tried to do, you know, with My Live here. See, that's what happens when a person isn't naturally creative on their own. She has a beautiful voice. I will give her that. Her and Tamar both can sing, and both of y'all crazy as hell. I'm going to get on Tamar ass soon, too, with Funky Dineva. The same shit Jaguar did to me, Funky, Tamar did to your ass. Both these women can sing their asses off, but choose to be messy in the media because they're thrown off. But I love how Orlando just basically handled her ass.
But look, if y'all in the studio and y'all
which that let me know them niggas never got in the studio. And what's crazy is I was saying that during this live. Like, y'all need to get in this because they sounded really good together. But on the same hand, ma'am, if he didn't give you permission to ad-lib when he was singing, I agree with him that you should have just shut the fuck up and let him sing the same way he shut the fuck up and let your ass sing.
If y'all in the studio and y'all together.
Bro, I'm not doing no skibbity bop 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 doo doo doo.
I'm saying you can tell her.
I don't give a. Skibbity bop bop, skibbity doo doo doo, skibbity bop.
Oh my
I'm not
God.
doing it. We already talked about this,
What y'all
bro.
talking about, bro?
Bro, we already talked about this. Like I got her. If she want that song, it's hers. But you're not gonna act like I did not ask her for everything first, and then I went, and then she went. Like, did you hear everything I said? Like, she's wildin'. You let me go first. Or I wouldn't have that problem. She went first and I shut the up, let on Paru.
I just thought it was a good song when y'all was.
Hey, on my Lord, folks, on my crippin' blood, I shut the up while she was singing. I shut the up while she was singing. She should have did the same is all I'm saying.
Real shit though. That's respect. That's real shit. Like, damn. And the fact that he even still said, you know, if she want the song, she can have it. You know she gonna jack that shit. She probably watching this live now, putting it together with Odell, how they can make a remix. So, it's just like, I mean, I'm trying to tell you, this nigga got the haircut, the eyebrows, the facial expressions. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, the legs took me out. That took me out. Wait, let me go back. Wait, no, actually, he's going to do even more. Wait, let me just let it play, because he's going to do even more. Hold on.
Being funny the whole time, getting you to this destination. She should have shut the up. I was singing, and then, skibbity bop bop, dibbity doo doo. They're all her fans and everybody gonna get on her right now. That's my sister. That's my family. Let's make her song for real.
And that's what's crazy. He said, that's my sister, that's my family. Again, this is dated November. When, shit, hold on. When he posted this, what's the date? Is it March? Yeah, so this was March. Was it this year? It says March 11th. So this had to have been March. It's now November. So you was talking about stomping him out in March. And the Clash of the Titans interview, I covered this in October. And then in March, you on the Jaguar Wright show, which I'm going to be honest, I helped you to start that shit. You talking about stomping him out. He is still referring to you as my sister and my family. Because he's probably just as loyal as I was. But I'm a Scorpio. You betray me, it's a wrap for life. Like, even if I love a person, I'm still just not going to fuck with you ever again. I'm just not. It's really kind of sad to see him still referring to her as sister and family, when this is the shit she had to say about
They're
you.
addicted to adrenaline.
And still says it. Y'all remember a few months ago, she was saying that Orlando Brown, because I remember seeing that circulate on YouTube. Oh, they got Orlando Brown. They got Orlando. He ain't never went nowhere other than dealing with the drama with his baby mama. And still calling you sis and family and telling you can have the song. You should really be grateful that with how he is, that didn't go left, because it could have. It really could have.
I need a song with Jaguar Wright. Like, a smooth. And if that's what she wants, that's my sister. That's my family. Let's make her song for real. I need a song with Jaguar Wright. Like, a smooth. And if that's what she want, I give it. But don't play like I was not supposed to go first and you wasn't supposed to shut the fuck up. I shut the fuck up for you. You were supposed to shut the fuck up.
I'm mad at the expression. I am mad at him impersonating her because he's so on point. It's hilarious. He is so on point. It is. I'm trying to tell you, the sitting like her, doing the expressions, all of that. Oh my God, yo, this shit is hilarious. It is hilarious. It is really hilarious.
Skibbity bop bop. Skibbity bop bop.
Childish.
Skibbity shooby. Oh no, bitch. You understand me? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, fat. Hey.
Now he's calling her a fat pussy bitch, which again, I'm still trying to figure out, did her and him and Odell have a threesome? Because that's been a rumor that's been going around on YouTube for a minute, allegedly. But then again, people do lie, because she said, Danny Robertson said me, you, and Odell had a threesome. How am I have a threesome with motherfuckers I ain't never met in real life? I ain't never seen your ass in real life. I ain't never sat down with your ass, but was supporting you just off the strength of believing you was a truth teller. This motherfucker did spend time with you. So how does he know enough about you to call you a fat pussy bitch? Now those are his words. I'm just wondering.
Oh no, fat man. Hey, say Jack. Hey, listen. You know, some things, man. You understand? Like, you know. Okay, now. When you look at love, it comes from the middle of your finger. It goes
this
down.
Nigga.
It's a victory. Not
stupid.
It's called victory. Victorious.
He looked just like her with the damn haircut. Oh my God. So I'm like, okay, are you saying you ate her pussy? Like,
what's your thoughts on Natalie Nunn?
What is
it's
this?
Crazy. Lick her walls is crazy.
He's saying lick her walls. Orlando, what do you need to tell her something? And that right there. Oh my God, yo. That haircut is taking me the fuck out. That goddamn haircut is taking me out. Exactly. She always goes from side to side on the couch. She always kicks her legs up, kick her feet. Like, he is on point. This motherfucker is a great actor. For real.
Like her walls is a whole nother pimping.
Like, why is he talking about look at her walls? What did y'all do? I'm really trying to wonder what they did.
We'll have to blur that out too, bro.
Yeah, and didn't blur out shit. Didn't blur out a motherfucking thing. This shit is hilarious. Hold on, I want to see if I can find that other interview. Yeah, this one. Okay, hold on.
Because the same thing that they did to him, they're doing to Bieber right now. And I
Where is
see
it?
now, your ass can't leave. Fucking get.
Okay, this is the one. Let's see, because I remember I watched this one and I reviewed it. There's a scene on here, there's a part on here where it felt very flirtatious between them, and I was wondering, like, okay, she's calling him her son, but did they fuck? Like, what's up with that? Hold on.
Literally, I had another interview, and them cats already gave me the upfront, so I was like, yo, I gotta get, you know what I'm saying? I had to give my shout out. I had to give my shout out to what is it, Get Active podcast shoot or show.
Me. I got a birthday coming up. Now, a lot of people like collecting jewelry and stuff like that. I like collecting experiences. I'd appreciate it if you'd be my special guest in Las Vegas at my birthday party.
Okay, well, I would love to do that. Let me know. I mean, we'll get the particulars, but that's a definite yeah.
Okay. I mean, you know how to get to Vegas.
Real yeah, you already know. My daughter's out there in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I better know how to get to Vegas.
You gotta make sure when you come down, you pick up and you bring her by the house for pancake breakfast.
I bet. We're going to see what's happening. We're going to see what's happening.
No, you can ask all these gentlemen. I'm a qualified chef tournade.
I know, yeah. I think Dave Chappelle was talking about the pancakes that you make on his show.
Well, you know I am Rick James, bitch. What's so funny is when we get together in person, I'll tell you about the jam sessions that I used to go to with Rick James and Eddie Murphy and Raphael Teak and all of that stuff. Oh, we had a time.
Oh, yeah, I know you had all the times. Every time in the world was yours, and it still is. And we just now getting to hear your music, and I'm just interested into what you got going on seriously. Yo, your R&B is crazy.
You know what, though?
Your R&B is nuts.
I have a rebuttal for you.
What? That R&B, have you heard? Yo, my assistant, her R&B is nuts.
If I can ever master singing the way you've mastered communication, I'll be somebody.
Well, see, that's why we got to get together, because, you know, iron sharpens iron, baby, and it's only going to take just about 5 minutes. That's it.
I want them to stop. I don't think you understand. Every time I hear somebody say something negative about you, there's a moment where I literally try to jump through the screen and choke them.
You know, just hearing this. And then this.
I'm upset.
Yeah, you had to whisper
Like,
his
if
ear.
I had have gotten upset with him, I think he would have got stomped out that night.
What the fuck?
I think everyone was really waiting on me to give them permission to fuck him up that night.
Oh, no.
Including you.
Yeah, I was waiting on your cue, because in all honesty, when I came downstairs, I'm looking, I'm like...
And oh, ain't nobody scared of your old Oompa Loompa big belly ass. Tell me, I was waiting on you. Okay. So everybody's scared of old. It's definitely got to be this VPN, because it's annoying. It'll just keep disconnecting the camera and the audio. But I'm not disabling the VPN either. I think it's crazy to sit up there and say, if I even hear somebody say anything negative, but yet you're on YouTube, of all places, talking about how you was going to stomp him out.
Got stomped out that night. Like, I think everyone was really waiting on me to give them permission to fuck him up that night.
Again, delusions of grandeur, ma'am. Delusions of grandeur. Hold on. Let me go back. Oh, that missed a whole bunch of comments. How she go? Yes. If he points out that rotten spot Meech leaked on his... Oh my God. Yeah, I noticed that a lot of people pointed that out to me when I would do my Chef on the Budget segments, and then she would all of a sudden start doing cooking lives. Baby, I don't believe you're a chef. I'm a real chef. That's why I'm even in Houston. I moved out here to open restaurants for Darden restaurants at Longhorn Steakhouse. That's the only reason I'm in Houston. And that was in 2012. So... I remember that. I remember when she burnt the fuck out them bagels and Odell went in on her. I remember that shit. Oh my God. But again, it's just crazy.
The food on set
it's crazy hearing her say that. What was the date on this video? Hold on. What was the date on this? This was May of last year. Okay. So this was before she came into my chat. And this was also, this had to have been before the Clash of the Titans interview. Hold on. And the fact that they titled it Clash of the Titans was weird. Let me pull that one up. I might have too many tabs open. Let me see. Yeah, let me close. Let me close some of these.
Baby, there it is.
Okay, so this one, oh, wait a minute. Did that say Jaguar reacts the documentary? Really? Boy, I'm telling you. So the date on Clash of Titans, this was, oh, that was a week before I did my review. So Clash of Titans was after this. That's interesting. That's really interesting how that was afterwards. So you went from saying if anybody says anything negative, but yet you're on your own channel talking about having him stomped out. Okay.
The dog shit.
And you know what? The thing is, they haven't seen, anything when it. I mean, everybody's just we've been through so much in the world, and everybody's just now, starting to listen to the truth, and everything that you're saying, and everything I've been saying, and what they've been hearing is definitely
That's what makes all of this so sad, is everybody who actually is telling the truth from within the industry, the bullshit she has done invalidates all of that. Because he, like me and like the rest of y'all, we all believed that she was truly exposing the industry, exposing, these elite predators and all of this shit. And then every single person who aligned with Jaguar to defend her and support her, she has turned on every one of them, including him. And this man is still, to this day, even though he's being goofy here, he's still saying you his sis, you his family. If you want the song, you can have the song. But yet you're on Instagram, or not on Instagram, you're on your own YouTube channel talking about having him stomped out when not even barely a year ago you were talking about if anybody says anything negative. These are also symptoms of somebody who is not stable. Because you're all over the place. One minute you love a person and you love bomb, and the next minute they're the worst person in the world. They're your enemy. They're a troll. You need to get help. You really do. And you might need rehab, allegedly.
Breath of fresh air. But I would just like to, like I said, I would like to vibe with you on your work, on you know what I'm saying?
Something right now. Do you know who Judy Garland is?
Y'all do notice she has on sunglasses too. I just want to point that out. And everybody knows, if you know, you know. You know why people wear sunglasses indoors where there's no sun at nighttime. Not to mention she was drinking on set. So it's hard to take anything with you have to really take it with a grain of salt. Is it sober Jaguar, or is it spirits filled Jaguar that you're talking to? Because right now this is spirits filled or Legion talking to him. All these different personalities and shit. It's real crazy. He said, when we were on the phone and both pointed out her filthy stove encounter, remember that we were both like, ew, yeah, because y'all have seen my level of OCD when I cook. Like, the way I cook at home is the way I've cooked in restaurants. And I'm very, very clean. I'm going to stop sharing and reshare because it's doing that VPN audio shit again. It's food safety. Food safety is a serious thing, and so is sanitation. And anybody claiming to be a chef would be sanitary when they're cooking, not cooking in a filthy kitchen. And I know me personally, I don't eat, that's why I don't eat people's food, because most people are not sanitary when they cook.
Yeah, and you know they gave that. Do you know what they did to that woman? They put her on drugs. They put her on drugs. They beat her up. She had to deal with the alcohol.
How the hell is her story the same as these Nickelodeon kids? They party. It's an international dinner party. It's 2 days. There'll be 50 courses served over the course of 2 days. And it'll be honoring all of the foods from my favorite countries with keepsakes and stuff like that. So if you have a favorite international meal that you like, as my guest of honor, just let me know what it is, what country it is, so we can do what we need to do. And I'll make sure I introduce it at my party as the Orlando Brown meal.
We have to have the fufu.
Fufu is actually really good.
We have to have the fufu, and I will go down to the after hour to find the poo-poo and bless it.
Yes. Let me tell you something. You put a little.
We must have the fufu, please.
I agree with you. You know I'm bisexual.
Pause. You know I'm bisexual. Then why do you keep calling gay men fags? Why are you now acting like living in your truth is wrong because you all up Trump's ass, who's an alleged pedophile? What's the timestamp when she said that? 16 minutes and 33 seconds? You know I'm bisexual. Why you don't be telling people that now? Not the Tucci. I'm just saying, this is the part where I feel like it started to go into some flirtatious type energy coming from her towards him, allegedly.
That's okay. Don't worry. Hey, don't worry. It's a lot of people out here trisexual. Don't even worry about that. We can handle this. It's all right.
Listen to me, my husband is trisexual.
Yeah, see, it's all right. Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry about it. We be all right. Don't worry about nothing. I know, because
my husband is trisexual. Her and Odell had just gotten together a week before that. Y'all remember she told us a story how they got together on her birthday. I remember her birthday because it's the same day as my oldest sister's. They had only been together for a week. And you was calling this nigga your husband? And he ain't never, ever, ever claimed you publicly. He ain't never said, this is my woman, my fiance. And y'all remember, y'all the ones that told me she did a 12-hour live about Odell. I didn't even know it because I stopped watching her channel. Who was it? What was that guy's name? Jay Curry that had the video? We need to do that on the next roast. So you was calling ODZ your husband after y'all was only together for a week. There's something wrong with that. And that just screams of I need to heal abandonment. Not you calling a nigga your husband after a week. Or why she said her stance on being trans is so negative, but she claims the community. Exactly. You can't claim to be part of the LGBTQIA community, but then you bash, you're transphobic, but you're also bisexual. Make it make sense. A trisexual is somebody who will try anything once sexually. And y'all know a lot of people have said that allegedly Odell is bisexual. And if he is, shit, oh well, I'm bisexual. I don't care. Just living your truth. Yeah, I've heard trisexual a lot. Let me see is there captions so y'all can, because I want everybody to clearly hear what she had to say.
Don't worry. It's a lot of people out here. That's okay. Don't worry.
Nigga,
Hey, don't worry, don't worry. It's a lot of people out here trisexual. Don't even worry about that. We can handle this. It's all right.
Listen to me, my husband is trisexual.
Yeah, see, it's all right. Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry about it. We bad, right? Don't worry about nothing. I know, cause you know we just got to get to this.
Now he said, "Don't worry about it. We buy. We." That's what it sounded like he just said. It sounded like he just said we buy. Let me rewind it one more again. Then let's go all the way back to the 1630 mark.
I agree with you. You know I'm bisexual.
That's okay. Don't worry.
Nigga,
Hey, don't worry. It's a lot of people out here trisexual. Don't even worry about that. We can handle this. It's all right.
Listen to me, my husband is trisexual.
Yeah, see, it's all right. Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry about it. We bad, right? Don't worry about nothing. I know, cause you know we just got to get to this birthday party. We got to figure out what's going on. Yeah, we got to figure it out.
Are you really my son?
If you have to ask, then I mean I don't have the same nose slant that you have.
I need you to go fuck my husband up.
Okay, this is the part. She said, "Are you really my son? If you're really my son, I need you to go fuck my husband up." Right after she said her husband was trisexual. So again, I'm just showing what you said out of your own mouth, and this is not AI. This felt very flirtatious, like maybe she could have maybe been trying to get Orlando to fuck Odeezy, allegedly. At least that's the energy I picked up on. And that's what I heard in between the lines. She said, "I need you to go fuck my husband."
No. Listen, look. Just because you are my mama, don't mean I get to get in your fights and shit.
Yeah, this shit, I ain't gonna hold y'all. That's weird. That's weird to me for somebody claiming, and then for him to be doing the licking the wall shit. That was the whole point in me showing that. Did these motherfuckers fuck? Like, I'm serious. Did y'all? Cause why is he doing this? Talking about licking your walls.
We'll have to blur that out too, bro.
Okay, fine. What else?
I said, what's your thoughts on Natalie Nunn?
Yeah. This shit, I ain't gonna hold y'all. That to me was given that maybe there was something more deeply personal that could have maybe have popped off here. Yeah, cause that right here. Okay, she went straight into, I'm bisexual. Then talking about trisexuals. Then I need you to go fuck my husband up. And now, he's on here pretending to lick her walls. I'm just saying. So pretty much after this, they went into, the Natalie Nunn stuff and a whole bunch of other stuff. But it was just crazy to me because I'm like, you really on here.
Me and, oh, she's this and she's that. But the truth is, he probably would have got stomped out.
It's like you're so angry when you just was on there last year calling him your son, talking about if anybody speak negative of you and whoopty-whoopty-woo. It's like, is this a real agenda where you just troll people to see what you can get from them, and then when they don't let you dominate them, you turn on them? Or is it truly mental illness? Because I know, like I said, I have a sister who suffers from bipolar schizophrenia, and I know that they have a different type of, they live in different realms. They have different realities than everybody else. And it's not about diagnosing, it's about observing behavior. Actually, I need to take both of those. I forgot to take my sleep aid, and it's one. So I'm just saying, I feel like the way that Orlando handled this shit was hilarious. That's the way everybody needs to handle people who act like that. But Andrew revealing that she done said on her channel that she got down to the bottom of my AI research. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. You're not finna take credit for that. You not. Trust me when I say Orlando did not forget he was on camera. Orlando is an actor. And he's gonna, trust me, he's gonna act out. This is, technically, I feel like this was his way of roasting her. I mean, down to even this part where he does the foot thing.
You're not supposed to go first, and you wasn't supposed to shut the fuck up. I shut the fuck up for you. You were supposed to shut the fuck up. Skibidi bop bop. Skibidi bop bop. Skibidi shibby.
The kick gets me because I've seen her do that. I've seen her do that on the blue couch, and I think that that is hilarious as hell. So yeah, your son, who it looked like you was trying to fuck, allegedly, you know, you're up here talking about having them stomped out and stuff. Man, please seek help immediately. You need it. You really do. You need it. Now, let me get to this because I'm about to end this live.
Hold up. Hold up. It was big on. Yeah. ATL. 48 hours. That's it, baby. And I gotta go. And I'm leaving with all the souls.
48 hours and I gotta go. I'm leaving with all the souls. He's in the car with Rayfoot, aka RayJ, aka Brandy's little brother. Again, there are stories that allegedly 50 has tapes of RayJ and Diddy having sex, and that allegedly those are about to get leaked. I really want to see if that happens, because I'm not gonna lie, RayJ and Diddy's relationship to me definitely feels way beyond platonic. And then this shit here, hold on, let me show y'all. Okay, here it is. And 50 Cent calling Diddy fruity. I'm gonna show y'all that too. Cause I'm not gonna lie, 50 gives feminine energy, in my opinion. He does. He acts like a queen. He acts like one of those like mama boys that was around catty females. And I just don't think a man who gossips about other men should be calling another man fruity in a derogatory way when you not exactly behaving masculine. I personally don't have no issue with 50 Cent. I'm just looking at this from an objective standpoint. It's again, in my opinion, the pot calling the kettle black. Now, this is 50 Cent calls P. Diddy gay / fruity Breakfast Club. This aired January 9th, 2018. So this is, quite a few years old. I'm going to let this play. Then I'm going to show the shit with Diddy, like RayJ. Like, this nigga pumping like he's fucking Ray J, talking about him. I feel like him and Ray J might have an alleged romantic relationship. I really do.
Now, Fifth, when you continuously call Puff gay, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said,
even the way he says that. No, I don't call him gay. No, I don't call him gay. 50. Now, he's the one Jaguar kept calling a fag. And Jaguar, in case you don't know, that's a derogatory term that you really shouldn't continue to use, especially since you publicly went live on their channel telling the whole world you're bisexual. I just think that you should maybe learn that that's not a word that you use to describe gay men in the LGBTQIA community that you previously claimed to be a part of, that you now frown upon as it pertains to transgenders.
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I can know your relationships in Hollywood.
I don't call him gay. I said,
Let me read it.
See, the reason he did that is because he knows you can't publicly speak out against the LGBTQI community and then think you're going to get the support of it. It's not going to happen.
Does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said,
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner thief.
Okay. The report to the nearest rainbow was hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was funny as hell. But him talking about Puff in this way, wait, why is this? I must actually hit that. Him talking about Puff in this way and saying you guys will all be under the leadership of Puff. Again, I want to know, how does 50 Cent and Jaguar Wright know so much about Puff if they were not involved? Like, I know he has beef with Puff over, like, his baby mom and some other shit, but is it more to that? Like, what's really behind 50 constantly coming for Puff is what I'm trying to figure out.
He's in Peter's
that's why he says things. He doesn't even know what he's saying.
Rainbow, dinner thieves, in Peter's
that's why he says things.
Help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy.
Soon you guys will all be gay and happy. You will all be left under the leadership of Puffy. This was in 2018. What did Fifth know in 2018? And why wait until after Cassie's case to do the documentary? If you knew shit back then, why you ain't say nothing? Like, I'm just trying to wonder, what was the true motive behind the documentary? Was it to truly exploit Diddy, or was it to try to say Cassie wasn't innocent? Like, I'm still trying to figure that out.
Daddy, report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner thieves in Peter's
In said, report to the nearest rainbow in theaters in January. So apparently he must have been planning back then to do some sort of, movie, documentary, whatever. But the report to the nearest rainbow, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was hilarious as fuck. That shit had me dying. This motherfucker stupid as hell.
That's why he says things. He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he says something fabulous and he goes, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need
Pause. Because the shit he said to Fab was extremely predatory, in my opinion. He sounded like a damn predator. No, we ain't never party. And this Rastafarian guy that everybody kept saying was running from Diddy, y'all, he was on the documentary with Diddy defending Diddy's behavior. So to the people that was in the comments like, oh, the Rastafarian dude wasn't with the shits. No, clearly he was, because he's on the damn documentary on Netflix defending Diddy, saying that, you know, people are lying on him and they just want to take him for, man, fuck that. That motherfucker know exactly what the fuck he did, and anybody defending him, you are just as much of a piece of shit as he is. He said, you notice all the black men in the industry that still back up Diddy, where all voice singers and actors, and thank you. It definitely is giving grooming. Kanye defending him. But the one who's defended him the most this entire time has been RayJ. RayJ, in my opinion, I feel like RayJ got paid by Diddy to do this PR shit. Like when Tisa Tells was talking about that in the documentary. It just seems like on every time anything comes out about Diddy, you constantly see RayJ going to bat, defending on the Hollywood Unlocked. Let me pull that one up. Like the video that I edited where he was making fun, essentially, like where he's saying, you know, Diddy took his ass or whatever. He was making fun of Little Rod speaking on his experience that he allegedly had with Diddy. So that's why he did that video talking about, you know, Diddy took my ass, whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. But it's crazy that he's up here defending that and acting like, you know, he's innocent. Hold on. Oh, they might have took it down because I don't see it on here no more. Hold on. Where is that? Because it came up in, you know how on the reels, it'll show you like stuff on the feed or whatever. Let me see if I can find it again real quick because I know I saved it. But basically, RayJ is saying, you know, people out here talking about they were abused, but they kept part. And so in the minute he said that, I looked at the comments, everybody's discrediting what Little Rod said. Yeah, you know, why did he choose to stay and keep dealing with it? If Diddy really, you know, essayed him, why would he stay? For the same reason everybody else stayed. Because they wanted their careers, they wanted their money, and they felt like that was the only way that they could do it. Now, I do understand that there are a lot of people out here that are liars and full of shit. Little Rod could be one, but I think there has to be some, here it is, there has to be some sort of truth to what he's saying. Yeah, here it is.
Say what I said, and that's kind of what cranked this whole thing up. But then fast forward to the documentary. Niggas saying that they was getting their ass taken, bro, multiple times. Kept partying. Nigga owe you some money? I mean, yo, what the fuck is going on in this world, bro?
You know exactly what's going on. And it's just, like I said, it's crazy to me, the people that are in the comments believing him.
What was Diddy doing in the bed, bro?
You know what he was doing. You more than anybody.
Ooh, man, I went and took a shit, and my shit coming out way more runnier. I'm feeling sore around the rear end area.
See, here he's trying to act like he's being serious. But on this video, let me go back to it. Where's the one I edited? Yeah, on this video, you're laughing and making fun of it like it's funny. Damn it, I really hate the web version of the shorts videos because it keeps doing that stupid shit.
My asshole been open more than this again ever in my life. Should I say I have to take everybody here, bro? Everybody, you got one. But girls don't do that. My shit running. But Diddy, Diddy took my ass. That shit, you can't hold it no more.
Is everybody laughing like this is funny? And as a survivor of being raped, this is not funny. Him and the chick and all the dudes laughing, it ain't funny. Because what if it happened to you? And unfortunately, Ray J, I feel like in your near future, you're going to pay for this shit. You're going to actually see what that feels like. It's not going to be funny when it happens to you. Because, see, pretty boys like you and Justin and all of y'all not ready for Jaya. You're not ready for that shit. Because they'll bend your ass over in a heartbeat. Because your ass is soft. Ain't nothing thug about you. The fact that this motherfucker called into the Breakfast Club and threatened, wasn't this in 2011? Yeah, 2011. He called into the Breakfast Club about Fab and threatened for Fab to get raped and said, and I know niggas that like niggas that rape niggas. Again, Rayford, why are you admitting to being friends with rapists? And the main man that you keep defending is currently in jail for those same accusations. Then we got Diddy over here being hella suspect towards Fab, like he's praying. It felt like he was praying on Fab. That shit's crazy. I'm gonna play this and I'm gonna play Ray J's rant.
Mr. Lee,
yeah, I love this drink.
Will you put
Chance.
my bag?
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, will you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you.
First of all, can y'all hear how nervous Nori sounds? Man, where'd you put my bag? Man, where'd you put my... I swear to God, I really am starting to believe this shit about these men being forced to bend over and being Diddy's bitch, allegedly, to make it in the industry. Noriega, I remember him from being on Love and Hip Hop with his wife. And you could see and feel the emotional disconnect. You could tell Nori was just using her. Like, he definitely gives down low energy. Why is a grown man calling another grown man daddy? Especially in the black community, where the fuck do they do that at? They don't. Because niggas are so homophobic, daddy, they would probably beat Diddy's ass if he wasn't Diddy for saying that shit. You got all these men, I believe that's Jadakiss. You got all these men sitting here looking uncomfortable as hell. Fab is looking like he's traumatized. And I have a feeling Fab probably is also a survivor, more than likely, of sexual abuse as a child because of how nervous he got. And there are still people defending Diddy. Like, I'm like, have any of these people seen just this interview? This shit was weird back then. And there wasn't even shit going on about any of this. Yeah, that is Jadakiss. This was in 2017. This was posted.
Oh, scrambling and scraping.
And by the way, for those who don't know, Drink Champs is a podcast dedicated to members of the hip hop industry, you know, speaking on hip hop. So, and this is on the Revolt channel, which is Diddy's channel, sponsored by Revolt. So, this, to me, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like this part of this interview was a humiliation ritual on Nori, and I'm explaining it as I let y'all watch it.
I like that.
You know, I've been practicing. I got.
Yeah.
He sure did just call him daddy. I just wish whoever did the captions knew how to spell.
Yeah, I love this drink.
Will you
Chance.
put my bag?
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, will you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping.
I like it when you like this, daddy. I like it when you scrambling and scraping. And Nori is up there nervous. Wait a minute, where'd you put my bag? Wait, where'd you put my bag? Sadist. People who are sadistic. They get off on making other people fear them. It's like literally it's a control thing. That's why Jaguar enjoys dominating people. There's a difference between being kinky and being a sadistic son of a bitch or a sadistic bitch. I like it when you're all nervous. I like it when you scraping and scrapping. That's something that a rapist would say. Just like when people are raping you and they ask you, do you like it? Because they're fucked up. And Fab's whole energy is like, bro, what the fuck? Like he's scared.
Scrambling and scraping for shit. No?
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go over with that one.
Make a wish.
That one.
Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
That's definitely giving humiliation ritual. You're putting a cake in his face with candles and telling him to make a wish. And he's like, oh, okay, let me do what daddy told me to do. That shit's crazy, bro.
Every day's your birthday on Drink Champs, goddammit. I'm in.
Also notice that Noriega never made eye contact with Diddy. Not one time. He's looking down at the paper. He's looking around. He's nervous. Those are all symptoms of PTSD from a person who's been raped. Now, I'm saying allegedly for the sake of YouTube, but I know from my own experience, after you've gone through rape and it gives you that nervous, because you feel like maybe there's a predator around you, that's what I'm feeling on Nori.
Look back on where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real, because it seems like a thing.
I miss
his
partying
birthday
with
party,
Puff, man.
Man, but I'm talking about for your birthday. Huh? Why won't you party with me for your birthday?
This shit, but did you miss me? Bro, this is a dude. Like, you talking to him like he's a female. That's crazy. This whole shit is, the whole energy here, and Jadakiss is hella uncomfortable. I don't know why the fuck he's sitting there with that hoodie on. This shit is just weird.
Hey, man.
We party for my birthday.
And then notice how Fab starts stuttering. Why are all these grown ass men so afraid of you? And look at his fucking face. He's not smiling. He looks like a fucking predator. And again, with the glasses on, with your Special K Tucci GSB goddamn baby oil. I can't stand this shit. I cannot stand when these niggas sit here and just blatantly do this shit. But then you want the whole world to believe that you like women, but you're literally coming across as a fucking predator towards grown-ass men and making everybody at this table uncomfortable. But again, everybody's obliging because it's Diddy. It's Diddy.
Before you came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying? Eyes.
Yeah, but me and you ain't never really partied. Sound like you ain't never get to allegedly fuck him. And that's really what that's how it felt. It felt like, nah, man, we never really got to fuck. I swear to God, that's what I feel every time he says that shit. It's creepy as hell. It's truly creepy. Not to mention this one. Like, why would you run up on Jimmy and dry hump him and then unzip his pants? Live. During the VMAs. Why? You know, they say cocaine is a hell of a drug. I don't know. I've never done it. But I'm just saying, like, the way Diddy has wilded out, like, there are no consequences to his behavior. Nothing's ever going to happen to me. I'm invincible. Nah, nigga. Your ass is about to spend the rest of your life in jail. And for real, you really are.
Eyes, brother. Eyes.
Notice how he forced Nori to... Notice how he did that. I just pointed out how Nori wouldn't look at him. He made sure to focus on Nori. Like, Nori's energy feels like he is literally one of Diddy's subs. Like, he might, behind closed doors, willingly submit to Diddy. That's what it feels like, a DS dynamic. And that's a dynamic in the BDSM kink world. DS dynamic, or a dominant submissive dynamic. Because Nori wouldn't look at him. He was nervous. He's looking for things. All of a sudden, he's like, eyes, pulled his glasses down. Nigga, look at me. All of that just gave humiliation ritual to me.
I understand. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so check this out. It's me, Tyrese, RayJ, and F. Gary Gray. You know, I'm a type of nigga, I like variety, man. I like...
Pause. I like variety when you're speaking about grown-ass men. But all you females was wanting to fuck him. And how many bottles of Ciroc is on that damn table? God damn. I wonder, did he have GHB in that shit? Like, why is there's only 4 of y'all? There's like 11 bottles on the goddamn table. What the fuck? That's weird. That is weird as hell. And Little Bow Wow, he keeps saying in interviews they need to let Puffy out because there's no party. Exactly. And for you to be missing his parties is weird. Yeah. Yeah. I'm serious. Like, it's given... This shit is given weird. I'ma stop sharing and reshare because it's doing that audio bullshit again. Hold on. Okay, no, completely stop sharing. This shit to me is like, yo, Diddy, you've been low-key exposing yourself. That's why I said he's one of the dumbest villains out there. He has been dry snitching on himself for quite some time. Good to see you, my love. Thank you for stopping in. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That, look, you're calling him daddy on camera, but you're giving sadistic, because see, daddy doms are not sadistic. In the BDSM world, a daddy dom typically has what they call baby girls. So they have women who submit to them and they take on the energy of this innocent, young woman. And this is my daddy dom. Like, I met quite a few of them at those parties. They'd be like, yeah, they would literally sign their life over to their daddy dom. And he is in charge of their finances, in charge of their household, their kids. Like, it's a real thing where they sign over all their rights to their daddy dom. And that's typically more of a loving type of dynamic. Like, he takes care of her, he takes care of her kids, everything. But what's called a gorilla dom, that's a real sadist. A gorilla dom is a dom who dominates through degradation and humiliation. That's why I feel like this was a humiliation ritual, and Nori is probably Diddy's sub, allegedly, because the fact that he wouldn't make eye contact and he had to get permission from Diddy to make eye contact and he was so nervous. I feel like Diddy probably raped Nori, allegedly. It feels like that. It really does. Yep, they do. When it's a DS dynamic between a daddy dom and a female submissive and she's his baby girl, the brat, that's the whole thing. Like for instance, I'll just give y'all a little bit of example. The first training session where I participated, that was the first time I ever went down on a female. The female that he had me explore with so I could break that trauma from being molested as a child by the female foster cousin. She was a beta slave and she was a baby girl. And she was getting jealous of the attention that particular daddy dom was showing me. And that particular daddy dom and I didn't do anything physically because he has erectile dysfunction, or he did back then. So, and plus he wasn't attractive at all, not to me. So I went solely for the purpose of observing. But the dom that they paired me with was a gorilla dom. And that's why we clashed, because I'm too dominant for you to think you finna dominate me. And that's when he said, okay, you're a dom switch. You like to be dominated, but only by somebody that you trust. So I won't pair you with him again. When it comes to gorilla doms and those sadistic doms, they literally get gratification from people being in fear of them. It's literally a control thing. If they can break your spirit, break your mind, they can control you, and they love it. As sadists, they love that feeling of control. But again, when it's kink, there's safety words, there's boundaries, there's limits. When you're a sadist who doesn't respect that, you turn out to be Diddy.
People that's unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? I like different personalities. So I was like, I never knew they would become what they are today. But they're like, you know, that sounded like the type of night I want to have in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So
Fab is hella uncomfortable. I think Diddy probably
So
tried
Tyrese
something with him.
kept on talking.
This is a Floyd fight, right?
Yeah. And Tyrese keep on talking about like how you gotta get back
all
to
in
church.
his nose
And we just like, yo, the night ain't start. You gotta get back for church. We in motherfucking Vegas, nigga. Like you can go to church next week. You know what I'm saying? Sending your thing. You know what I'm saying? Number we in Vegas. Don't be bringing God into this.
We in Vegas, don't be bringing God into this. You heard how angry he got. Like a true Satanist would, allegedly. Don't be bringing God into this. You're surrounding yourself with men who are all singers in the music industry, who all have emotional issues. Rayford clearly got emotional issues. Tyrese crying every goddamn time he gets on social media. You're targeting people who have emotional issues. Demons exploit your vulnerabilities. Diddy always picks people who are vulnerable to prey on. All the time. It's disgusting. That's why I said his ass is right where the fuck he needs to be, in jail.
Don't bring God into this situation. You know what I'm saying? F. Gary Gray is like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Then you got RayJ. So RayJ is like just really like.
And why is Nori, now that Diddy gave him the eye contact, now he's bubbly, he's laughing, he's, oh, this is classic, but before you were nervous. And then the way he's saying Ray J's name. But you know, Ray J, keep in mind, Diddy's a Scorpio. One thing about Scorpios, if we meet our match sexually, you gonna hear about it. Like, the person we're closest to, we gonna tell them about the experience. The way he is saying Ray J's name and then doing the pelvic motion just made me feel like Ray J must have been his favorite bottom bitch, allegedly.
Like, just really like feeling like Ray J right now. You know what I'm saying?
What's with the damn body? What is this, Ray J? Like, nigga, are you imagining fucking him? Like, for real? I'm just trying to wonder, what is with the body movement? Thank you, Purple Flower. I got that from Funky Dineva. But for real, and shout out to Miss Funky Dineva. Ever since I heard him say Jaya, I can't unsay it. For real. Like, what is this? What is this as you talk about Ray J? It just is giving homies over hoes. Do the homemade. That's what it's giving. It's giving you done did the homemade and bragging about it.
Feeling like Ray J right now. You know what I'm saying?
Trust me, Rasta's with it. He's with it.
Hey, yo, don't do that.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I said let me pick it up. That's why I said let me pick it up from right there. This why I gotta pick it up from right there. This why I gotta pick it up from right there. Pick it up from right there. This why I gotta pick it up from right there.
What did the Rastafarians say about Ray J?
Don't do that.
Okay, he said something about, you've been talking about Ray J since I walked in. So did Rasta get jealous of that? So do they got something going on? Because this same dude is on the documentary with Diddy, defending him. And talking about how all these people are lying on Diddy and they just want his money and his blood.
That's why I said let me pick it up.
Yeah, that's giving, that's weird right there. That's giving, nah, it's not like that. He's just my friend. That's what it's giving. And they say he's just a friend. Looking ass. Oh my God, yo.
Pick it up from right there. This why I gotta pick it up from right there.
No, bro. Come tell the story. Bro, we're intoxicated.
Listen.
Listen,
Oh, Groove, you helping me build that beautiful, nice guy, Rastafari brand of yours, huh? I see it, man.
I'm walking.
Yeah.
To you. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday. It's fabulous. The only nigga.
I'm not gonna lie, 50. I don't like the term fruity, but that right there is suspect as hell. Why in the hell is he so focused on Fab? The date on this. Let me get the actual date of this Drink Champs. Let me go to the actual channel. I want to get the date because I'm about to compare this to the RayJ shit. Hold on. Okay, here's the full episode. And yes, it was on Revolt. I was right. Okay, let's get the date. Because I'm just here for the date. Okay, can y'all stop? Okay, so the date on this. Oh, it was that day, December 20th, 2017. Okay. Now, RayJ called into the Breakfast Club 6 years before that and said that he brought up Diddy, how he's like, I was at Diddy's house last night. And Diddy told me if a nigga, let me just play it for y'all. Hold on.
Locked up today. Already got locked up.
But don't get locked up again, Ray. Go smoke something, Ray. Go smoke something and calm down, brother.
I'm ready for this nigga, man. Straight up. Bitch ass nigga.
Thank you, Ray.
Man, I hate to see people so mad like that. I don't want RayJ
You know what
to
I'm
do
saying?
nothing
This
crazy.
nigga wanna talk shit. I was with Puff last night and I said, Puff.
I was with Puff last night. Doing what? What's with you and Puff together so much? Y'all in the car together. He's on here talking about they finna go do 48 hours of taking people's souls. I mean, I'm just like, what's up with y'all? Are y'all boyfriends? Was the homies over a whole song about you and Diddy? Because that's what it's given. Allegedly. I was with Puff last night. Why, sir? That's weird. It's weird for two claiming to be heterosexual men to be spending the night together. Just like it was weird when Puff said during the Dirty Money party that he used to wake up and fight over the Frosted Flakes with Usher when Usher was 10. Indicating that you slept with Usher when he was 10 and you were, I think, 19 or 21. It's real weird. You always got these niggas around your ass, but beat the fuck out of women that you claim to love, including your baby mamas. Both of them.
If anybody talk shit about me, I'ma smack them niggas in the face. And I say, you know what? You right.
That's why RayJ is always defending Puff. I feel like, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like RayJ might have been groomed by Puffy. Just like Usher, just like Bieber. You spending time with him all the time. You always defending him like he's your nigga. Nah, you not finna say nothing about my nigga Puff. Why? Is the real reason that Princess divorced you is because she allegedly found out you were gay because she allegedly was shown a sex tape between you and Diddy? Allegedly. I really hope 50 does release that shit, because I just like how allegedly people said Nicki Minaj was the one that leaked the audio of Diddy allegedly fucking Meek Milk. I just, it's just starting to give Rayford that maybe, just maybe, there is some truth to the story about you and Puff being behind Whitney Houston's sacrifice. because men who are down low have no problem beating the fuck out of women and getting rid of them. Because they really don't like you, for real. They like men. My thing is, if you're down low, live in your truth. Because when you don't live in your truth, you end up with shit like this. You end up with grown ass men calling other niggas daddy, singing happy birthday seductively to other men. Then you end up where your little apprentice is calling in, acting like he's tough, and name dropping you right before he says that he knows niggas that like niggas that rape niggas. He didn't name drop Suge Knight. He name dropped Diddy. Or Puff, because he was going by Puff back then. So I'm just saying, it's real crazy. It's real crazy. And how he snaps at Justin on the Ellen show. Exactly. When he almost starts to talk about the 48 hours with Diddy. And keep in mind, damn it. I'm trying to type in here. Okay, can y'all get that off the screen? Thank you. No, X out. I don't want that video there. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Yep. Here we go. Oh, hold on. They're doing that audio shit again. And I don't care. I will stop sharing and resharing until it plays the audio correctly. Hold on. Share screen. Yeah, this whole 48 hours of love shit. The whole 48 hours of love bullshit is definitely given. The allegations of rape and grooming seem to be on point with this shit. Now, Justin is only 15 in this video. Notice the title, Justin Bieber's 48 Hours with Diddy. This was posted 16 years ago, ironically, on my birthday, 2009. Oh, this is from Justin Bieber's channel? Get the fuck out of here. I told you guys I produced a song for Diddy and I wanted to show it to him, and you got his attention. Best fans in the world. Well, this past weekend I spent 48 hours with Diddy and had some fun. Here is some of the action. Thanks for the card, Puff. Peep the energy. It's always 48 hours. Always. Again, the short I just showed y'all that's on my channel where he talks about him and RayJ is going to Atlanta for 48 hours to take souls. And I'm taking all the souls. The fuck? Through sodomy, which is forced anal rape, you can literally take a person's soul doing that. We have to wonder, the parents that are allowing the children, Justin's parents, Usher's parents, why? Why would you let your son spend 48 hours with a grown-ass man to be in the music industry when all they should have been doing was being in the studio making music? To make it in the industry, it seems like they're always required to spend at least 48 hours with Diddy. But then they don't want to talk about what all happened, just like Rihanna with Jay-Z being flown, and people are saying now that allegedly she was allegedly a minor prostitute in Barbados, and that was the real reason she was allegedly flown out to go see Jay-Z, was to the continuity of that. and that her father got paid, I think they said like $100K or $1 million for that. You know how many parents pimp their children out to predators for financial gain? That's actually considered a satanic sexual ritual. You know, the dark witches that have children that they sacrifice to Satan. Yeah, this is the same shit. It's just that it's masked by, we're just making music. Thank you. Classic grooming, gift giving. What Little Rod said on the documentary was that Diddy promised him a house right next door. Not just the money for the album they were producing, but he promised him a house. He promised him all this shit and then didn't deliver on any of it. So again, all the accusations are all sounding the same.
Yeah, this will be yours. It's a little dusty.
Man. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16.
This is 2009.
I mean, I'm 15. You can ride in the passenger seat. I got my permit. Now that.
This is 2009. He's so young and innocent and naive. Look at Diddy's face. Even on the pause. Look at his face. Justin's like, you can ride in the passenger side. Diddy know damn well he ain't about to get in his car with his little boy. But he had the boy at his house for 48 hours. Doing what? The next thing you know, we see Justin appearing to give head to Odell Beckham, allegedly, in the presence of another convicted rapist. Mr. Trey Songz, who I had a huge crush on before I found out about the allegations of rape that he actually went to jail for, and all of a sudden we just didn't hear any more about it. And Trey Songz was also at the Dirty Money party that Kevin Hart hosted, where Diddy said publicly that he woke up to fight over Frosted Flakes with Usher when Usher was 10.
Slow down,
Okay.
Slow down,
One step at a time.
But yeah, the keys is yours.
The slow down, this is my opinion. The slow down was you ain't gave up that ass yet. Allegedly. Nah, nigga, slow down, because you know we ain't partied yet. Who the fuck is partying with a 15-year-old? 2009 was 16 years ago. Diddy's 55. So that means you're late 30s, 38, 39 years old, kicking it with a 15-year-old. Shit is weird as fuck, man. It's so fucking weird.
You know, when you get 16, you're good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah. All right. Then when you get 18.
Did y'all just see this nigga look at him and lick his lips? Let me rewind that. If y'all seen that, put a Y in the chat. He just looked at Justin and licked his fucking lips.
Yeah. All right. Then when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay. I get the mansion.
Yeah.
There we go.
So where are we at now?
Where would you like to go?
And when you're 18, you get the house. That's right in alignment with what Little Rod said you said to him. And again, this was in 2009. Before smartphones and AI altering. Nah, bruh. This shit is crazy.
You're good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Okay, did y'all see that? Where he just looked at Justin and licked his lips, and then as soon as Justin looked up, he turned away? Let me rewind it one more again.
16. You're good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah. You nasty as hell, you nasty motherfucker. I swear to God. I'm glad I wasn't the only one that seen that. I'm like, did he just look at this 15-year-old and lick his fucking lips on camera? Can you imagine what has really gone on behind closed doors? Let me make this full screen. This shit is crazy. You see now that the editor yeah, I gotta analyze this. This is some crazy shit.
You know, when you get 16, you're good to go.
I'm good to go.
Look in your lips.
Then
Look at him.
18, you get the house. Get the mansion.
Okay.
He looked this boy dead in. You looked him dead in his eyes and licked your lips, and then as soon as that, you looked away and said, "And when you get 18, you get the house." So you're promising this boy a brand new car. If he spends 48 hours with you, he'll get the car next year when he turns 16, which means he has to probably endure a year of you fucking him, allegedly. And then you tell him when he turns 18, he'll get the house. This is we're witnessing grooming. I'll give you all these gifts if you just let me go up in your ass, allegedly. It's very sickening. So all these people like Rayford and all these dumbasses defending Diddy, imagine if this was your child. And I hate to say it, some of them people defending him probably would sacrifice their children just to make it. Just to have a certain amount of money and notoriety. It's disgusting.
So where are we off to now?
Where would you like to go?
I mean, wherever you want to go. Where are we going?
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like, you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really just.
Where we're hanging out, him and his boy. That means you had two young men for 48 hours. We can't really disclose where we're at or what we're going to be doing. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. No, I want to pull up the website. Hold on. Yep, because this is what it's given. This is what it's giving. Satanic ritual abuse, satanic sexual ritual abuse is a real thing. Keep in mind, let's go back to Diddy's birthday. November 4th. Satanic revels, sexual ritual, oral, anal, vaginal. Now this says 7 to 17 female. I'm going to show y'all something I found yesterday. Hold on. Here we go. Calendar details. Okay. So same satanic ritual. This details the dates. Again, Diddy was born November 4th, which is the Satanic Revels. Look what it says next to Satanic Revels. Sexual rituals and child sacrifice. Okay? Sexual rituals, oral, anal, vaginal. Sir, that's what this is given. The 48 hours with your ass, we can't disclose where we're going or what we're doing. That's probably why. Because more than likely, you're probably performing some sort of satanic sexual ritual with these minors, allegedly. Exactly. Where is Justin Bieber's boy at? Now, StreamYard keeps fucking with the audio. And again, fuck all of y'all. Leor Cohen, Jay-Z, Diddy, fuck all of y'all. I don't care how many times they fuck with the audio, and all I'm going to do is keep reloading and pulling the shit right back up on the screen. Because this is the shit everybody needs to be talking about that they don't want to talk about because it's uncomfortable. But this is why we are where we are. In these cases, the 172 additional civil cases against Diddy, all these accusations all the same shared experience at different times. This is 2009. Damn near 20 years ago. You was doing the same shit that you are currently still being, accused of and convicted for. It's about damn time your ass was held accountable. Y'all, hold on right quick. Let me, okay, share screen again. And again, I think about young Justin, how conditioned people in this industry were to basically be conditioned that this is what you have to do. This is what you have to accept. That is why, of course, the jury's out to me on everybody in the industry, but part of me is inclined to believe that some of what Little Rod had to say isn't bullshit.
But it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. I have been given custody of him. He signed the Usher. I had legal guardian.
Okay, I didn't catch that until now. I've been given custody of him. He's signed to Usher. I have legal guardianship. Why? Why do you need legal guardianship for the time that he is in your possession? Is it so that everything y'all do can be covered? Janice, did you teach this motherfucker how to do this shit? Because that's what I'm starting to feel. I feel like everything Diddy is doing, she fucking allegedly taught him. This is disgusting. You don't need legal guardianship for anyone to spend time with you if there's nothing nefarious going on. If all y'all are doing is making music, you don't need legal guardianship for that. You can have his parents sign off that they give him permission to work with you in your... It's same shit with him getting legal guardianship over Usher and Usher moving in with him. And then saying he signed to Usher. When did Usher start a label? Because from what I heard, they said Usher brought Justin to Diddy. Justin Bieber sets the record straight on relationship with Diddy amid explosive trial. This was in May of this year. He looks so fucked up right there. Okay, I was trying to scroll. Justin has publicly clarified that he is not one of the victims in the ongoing, of course. Just Bieber's team responds rumors. Bieber's spokesperson told TMZ that while the singer is not among those harmed by Diddy, there are genuine victims whose experiences deserve full attention, blah, 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 blah. Oh, interesting. I didn't even see this until now that they have that video. Last year, video sparked rumors that Bieber might have been affected by Diddy's alleged misconduct. Diddy saying where we hanging out, where we're doing, we can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. Wow. He said, in the same clip, Diddy added, I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. We're going to go full crazy. Now, whoever wrote this definitely misquoted because he just said, I have legal guardianship over him. At the time, Bieber was signed under Usher, who had legal guardianship during the singer's early career.
I'm in a Lamborghini. And
yeah. Oh, well, that's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
Yeah, I know. When is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last time.
He had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Notice how he said he didn't even get the damn car. So you went full buck on a minor, and then you didn't even give him the fucking car? Really? Really? But we supposed to believe that everybody's making this shit up about you and, This is some crazy ass shit, and then threaten him. And he knows not to talk about what he did with Big Brother Puff on national television. Why does everything got to be a secret, Puff? If wasn't nothing going on that was wrong, why does it have to be a secret, sir? Again, the dumbest villain snitches on himself all the fucking time. Now, you sit here saying, they're saying, well, he said he didn't have legal guardianship. He actually did just say that. He did just say that. Let me run it back.
Yeah, you know, he signed the Usher. I had legal, but
and you gotta think about him constantly. Diddy's always recording shit. I really think he must, in his older age, must have forgot that these videos are still out there.
Where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose. But it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. You know, I have.
Pause. Groomers always give these children, these minors, an idea of like Wonderland. Let me convince him that he's going to be around a whole bunch of girls and he's going to have this fly car and this dope house. But in that same show, the guy's like, so did you ever get the Lamborghini? Nope, still haven't gotten it. I like the innocence in Justin's face. This is crazy. It's really, really crazy. He said, yeah, he discovered him on YouTube and called Diddy. Exactly. So again, Diddy has been trolling YouTube for a very long time. For a very long time. And who's to say how many other people he has gotten, you know, from YouTube and shit.
Been given custody of him. You know, he signed the Usher. I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he in custody of him. You know, he signed the Usher. I had legal guardianship.
Go back.
It's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. You know, I have been given custody of him. You know, he's
okay. So he did say that. He said, "I've been given custody of him." So did he make it make sense? Because that's on Justin Bieber's channel. But now this article, ironically in May, just a few months before his hearing, again, this is all PR shit. Just to make sure you go and say that, you know, nothing happened. Yeah, advised by Diddy to keep the details of their time together a secret. Again, secrets are only to hide shit. Now, let me show y'all what full buck means in the LGBTQ community. Because all of my gay male friends been told me what the fuck full buck means. And, hold on. Let me make sure it's on here. Damn it, that's not the one I wanted. Hold on. Damn it. Hold on, it's a typo. Wait, what was that? Oh, the Urban Dictionary. There we go. Because I remember I found it before. Okay. Damn it, it's bringing up. I hate when the. There we go. Okay. I had to find the actual link. So again, there's the Frosted Flakes, which he spoke on again, and the dirty money. Now, what is hilarious is that their definition involves Diddy in it. But yeah, we're gonna go full butt crazy. There is nothing heterosexual about that term at all. When it's a man referring to another male, specifically a younger male. This also goes hand in hand with what I showed y'all before about the true definition of homosexuality being pedestry, which is an older male having a sexual relationship with a boy. That's exactly what this looks like.
Signed to Usher. I had legal guardianship of Usher when.
So Usher found Bieber on YouTube, presented him to Diddy, and instead of Diddy signing Bieber, he let Usher sign him. I see all of the fuckery. That way, if anything happened, it's on Usher, not me. Just like how he has all his properties in Janice's name and not his because of the College City Stampede, which also ironically, happened like not even maybe 20 years before this shit happened. Well, a little over 20 years.
He did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So,
because first he says, I have been given custody. Then he says, well, I don't have legal guardianship of him, but he's going to be with me for the next 48 hours. Doing what? And any reasonable parent would ask that. What is my son going to be doing with you, a grown man, for 48 hours as it pertains to music? He also found Little Jerome and Shorty after working with Diddy. He ran out of Diddy's office butt naked and everyone chopped it up to the stress of it. Wow. Exactly. That's exactly what I was getting ready to get to. Buck breaking. The only time I've heard the word buck be used, especially as a black person, is regarding buck breaking that happened to slaves in the Willie Lynch letter. A grown man using the term, we're going to go full buck with a 15-year-old, there's nothing heterosexual about that. Literally, that doesn't sound like a 15-year-old's dream. It sounds like a 15-year-old's nightmare, quite honestly.
That's his first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So, and we gonna go full.
And why the fuck does he keep licking his lips? Like, how many times this nigga lick his lips in this and this video's only 2 minutes and 13 seconds long.
Full crazy.
I'm going crazy.
Crazy.
I'm taking this out tonight.
Full crazy. That's the wild shit.
What you want to do in the next 48 hours?
48 hours. Let's go. Let's just go get some girls. Let's go get some girls.
Man after my heart. That's what I'm talking about. Shit.
The disappointment on Diddy's face when he said, "Let's go get some girl," man, sir. You know what? And even if Justin doesn't ever come forward and speak out against you, your energy speaks for you. You just literally, in my opinion, this man has predator written all over him. Now, with all of that being said, we look at Diddy allegedly grooming Justin. We hear Little Rod's account on the documentary of the grooming there. Then we got his number one defender, his main bottom bitch, RayJ, constantly defending him and acting as if he wants to be Diddy. Hear what this motherfucker had to say about Fab.
If you can't squash this, then it's over.
Now we gonna squash it. We need this to end peacefully.
The only nigga that can squash this shit is DJ Clue.
We gonna make that happen.
Let's squash this. Charlamagne, Envy, Angela Yee, I promise you, I'ma have Fab call up there, and he's gonna apologize to the Breakfast Club. He's gonna apologize to me for being a broke ass, bitch ass nigga. I got 6 Rolls Royces outside, 2 Bentleys.
This gotta end peacefully, Ray.
I'm playing games with this shit, nigga.
And I like RayJ a lot, so you're right.
Fuck this nigga.
Talk to him, Pop.
Fuck that whole team, nigga.
Pause. Charlamagne saying, talk to him, Pac. First of all, there are no videos of Tupac Shakur ever talking like this. Because first of all, he was a real thug and RayJ is a real bitch. Number 2, Pac would never ever cheer on a man encouraging another man regarding threatening for another man to be raped, because Pac was raped in jail. In jail. I don't understand Charlamagne being a cheerleader and talking about talk to him, Pac, unless Charlamagne, you allegedly also enjoy raping people, which you've been accused of by young girls. And a lot of people didn't even know that. In some kind of way, he got it dismissed. Yeah. It was a month after Diddy's, well, a little over a month after Diddy's arrest, this came out about Charlamagne. Sexual assault and battery case dismissed. I'm not allowing ads. Fuck off. Sexual assault and battery case dismissed due to statutes of limitations. And I remember when this first came out because everybody was like, wow, you know, him of all people. But Charlamagne, this whole, you cheering on Rayford, why? I'm really trying to wonder, why would you sit here and cheer this man on like that? It's real weird.
I'ma smack the shit out that bitch ass.
Now we gonna try to get Fab on the line and squash it.
Get Fab on the line right now. I'll smack the shit out that nigga.
You can't smack him over the phone, right?
On the phone that like niggas, and they gonna rape that nigga. Get that nigga over and stick it in that nigga boot.
All right.
Okay, so again, RayJ, that was way too detailed for someone who has not either participated, witnessed, or have done rape. And I know niggas that like niggas that's gonna rape that nigga, they're gonna bend him over and like, what the fuck? What in the entire fuck? Then you're out here earlier this week making fun of Little Rod, talking about Diddy took my ass. And people were in the comments, again, because I look at the comments, even on Instagram. In the comments like, oh, he probably feels good now that he finally got that off his chest. Well, first of all, this is my opinion. I do feel like RayJ and Diddy allegedly have some sort of down low type shit going on. Especially the way that Diddy talked about him on Drink Champs and the way RayJ's always defending him. But the fact that RayJ said this shit way back in 2011, and then 6 years later, Fab's on Drink Champs with Puff, but you was just ranting a few years ago about how you spent the night with Puff, and Puff told you if a nigga talked shit about you, you'd slap him, and the next thing we know, a few years later, we're seeing him damn near acting like he's preying on Fab. This is why I feel like that happened on that not Breakfast Champs, on Drink Champs. Because maybe Diddy is the nigga that Ray J's talking about. I know niggas that like niggas that rape niggas. What in the homies over hoes is this shit? And then you steady defending Diddy. So I'm serious. I feel like it's so much shit that's about to come out. But what was the absolute worst was this appearing to be grooming a young 15-year-old boy that wants to be a part. He just wants to make it. He wants to sing. He wants to be famous. And this is what comes with fame. And this is why I've never wanted to be famous. I want to be heard, not famous. I'm not willing to sell my soul, my ass, or none of that shit to have a certain amount of money. That's dumb. And you would think he would have his sons there to hang out with Justin. They're around the same ages. You're a parent wanting to be alone with two boys that are not your kids or nephews. Exactly. I personally don't know, especially black men, because they don't even want to be involved in no shit that could possibly get them fucked up or locked up. I don't know anybody who is going to sit there and say, well, I have custody of this kid, this teenager, for 48 hours. He's going to spend 48 hours with me, and then he's going to become famous. Meanwhile, you're also on, I don't know what platform it was. But here he is again with Ray J and saying they're heading to Atlanta, and he's leaving with all the souls after 48 hours.
48 hours, that's it, baby. And I gotta go. And I'm leaving with all the souls.
48 hours, that's it. Then I gotta go, and I'm leaving with all the souls. And then this nigga up here talking about he's gonna have Fab raped and shit. Bieber's up here looking like an innocent, gullible, naive child, which he clearly was, and bragging about, Diddy signed me. Yeah, it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. Because allegedly behind closed doors, this is the shit that they do. And again, his birthday being on a satanic holiday where they do sexual rituals and allegedly child sacrifice, and also sexual orgies, oral. I've connected all the dots. As far as I'm concerned, I've connected all the dots. Orlando, shout out to you for even still being willing to fuck with Jaguar. Me personally, I would not, cannot, will not. And Diddy, you got a whole lot of shit coming your way. A whole lot of shit coming your way that's not good. And not only that, he always is trying to mentor boys who all have said they have absent fathers. Again, classic grooming. Exactly. Demons exploit your vulnerabilities. So it makes sense for Diddy to target, specifically young boys, so that, he can dominate and control and do his little, I'm God complex, and you have to bow down to me, and you have to do what I say. And it's like, bruh. And people keep thinking that this shit's just about Cassie. No. Kirk Burrows said on the documentary, people think that stuff with Diddy is all of a sudden, but it's not. He was like, people think because of what happened with Cassie, like, oh, they're just now finding out. He said Diddy been beating women since 92. And apparently he's been targeting young boys for decades as well. So it's crazy to me that anybody would defend him. And I feel like the people defending him, they're defending him because he allegedly has dirt on them. And I'm really ready to see if this alleged sex tape between Diddy and Ray J and the other one between Diddy and Ja Rule, and the other one between Diddy and Jay-Z. I want to see if all that's going to come out. I really do. And y'all know if it does, I'm investigating it. So, all right. That concludes the live. It is late. And I got to braid all of this back up. I'm going to braid my afro back up. That's why a lot of times y'all see me in my scarf, because I love my hair. But, you know, it's groweth. And it does take a lot to braid up. But I want to thank everybody that tuned in. Thank everybody that participated in the chat. I am on my yoga ball, so that's why y'all see me rocking and rolling. I do plan on doing some more yoga lives. I'll be doing more lives. Of course, you know, doing the investigative research, the good old roast every now and again, but also the spirituality aspect of my channel. You know, doing the spiritual consultations, go to mantras, all that. Everything about Diddy, this is my opinion. Everything about Diddy gives, I'm a predator who's finally getting exposed. And there is nothing about his energy that says I'm innocent. Because again, that video with Bieber was from 2009. Like, you clearly have been doing this shit with minors and kids and little bit. It's like everybody was terrified of him. Grown men are terrified of him. Women are terrified of him. It's like everybody just did what he said because they were scared. So I don't disbelieve Little Rod's story. Now, what I do believe is that there's probably more to it, obviously, than what he put in the documentary. But the truth is all getting exposed, just like Cat Williams said, and just like I told y'all. I was like, 2025 is a year of exposure, and all these elite predators, all of them, not just Diddy, they are all getting exposed. So there's many more that are about to end up in jail. So Reginald Smith, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Purple Flower, thank you, my love. Good to see you guys too. So family, y'all stay tuned. Thank you again to everybody that is supporting the channel. For those that would like to support the channel, feel free to drop any sort of donation into Cash App, because I don't use super chats or super stickers. And for the new people that tuned in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on your notification bell. That way you get notified every time I go live or upload. And thank you, Andrew, for letting me know that information that you said you witnessed on Jag's channel. At the end of the day, I really don't care when it comes to all that. I'm not supporting the platform. I'm not watching the content. I'm not engaging. I do want y'all to continue to do that as well. You know, if you decide you want to go watch a video to see what's being said, that's on you. I'm definitely not sending y'all to do that. But I don't want y'all engaging to defend me, because I don't want her to feel like she's not a focus. The only focus of mine when it comes to Jaguar is investigating how much of what has been said is a lie and how much is the truth. And unfortunately, a lot of it has turned out to be lies. And a lot of these people that she thinks are close to her are the ones leaking this about her. Like, not just on YouTube, everywhere. Saying that, nah, she allegedly was right there with him. And, you know, part of me does believe that. So at the end of the day, shout out again to Orlando Brown. The way he handled that with the damn haircut and all of the impersonations was epic. So y'all stay tuned. Have a beautiful day, family. I will be back soon.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell.